Hey there, wrestling fans. It's Brian Zane here, the host of Wrestling with Regret on YouTube and the commissioner of POW Pro Wrestling. Here to bring you another countdown special for our latest live event. And this is one you are going to want to actually get caught up in because we're talking about Heat of the Moment. This Saturday night, August 22nd, live as live can be, starting at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, not just from World Pies in downtown Eugene, Oregon, but live right here, streaming on our YouTube channel. We have a lot of things to be excited about this Saturday night. It's the dawning of a new era at POW. Call it the weirdo era, because it was last month at No Easy Way Out in the confines of a steel cage when the Ravenous one, Randy Myers, defeated Charly Avell to snap Charly's 490-day reign with the POW Pro Wrestling Championship. And there you see the roster coming out to celebrate with Randy Myers, the powder keg exploding at this changing of the guard at World Pies last month. Now, I will give credit where it's due to Charly Avell, because 490 days with the championship is nothing to sneeze at. But the way he seems to take his anger and frustration out on people in the aftermath of that loss seems to be beyond the pale. But before we get to that, a little bit of context. Let's take you back to that cage match, and you will see Sobovaro, the keeper of the key, he and Damon Void meddling in the affairs of the championship match. That's when Stephen Bradley got involved. He couldn't take it anymore. We know earlier in the night, Bradley and Los Sicarios got into some kind of shouting match. Things almost came to blows for whatever reason, but that drama playing out in the main event, Bradley getting involved and clearing a path for Randy Myers to eventually defeat Avell and become the new champion. Now, I had already made a matchup for this Saturday night between Avell and Bradley to let Avell try and get his frustrations out of his system. But recently, we just received this footage at the POW headquarters of Bradley attempting to cut an interview to help promote the matchup this Saturday. And well, folks, you just got to see what happened.
POW Pro Wrestling, August 22nd. I'm taking on pretty Charly Avell in what will be a... Oh,
yeah!
Oh, yeah!
Oh my god! Oh my god! You
Lost the championship! Dynasty for life!
Absolutely stunning what this video purports to show. Charly Avell behind the wheel of an automobile, striking Stephen Bradley with it. This is absolutely beyond the pale. Stephen Bradley not cleared to compete this Saturday as a result of what we saw there in that clip. But don't worry, because come bell time, Charly Avell will have an opponent. Also this Saturday night, the super duo of Jaiden and Amira will join forces to take on the hotshot Spencer Scott and Mr. All Caps himself, Ethan HD. Now, it was last month at No Easy Way Out when Scott bested Jaiden in a one-on-one matchup. Soon in came Ricky Gibson, head of the Oregon Pro Wrestling School. He and Scott seemed to want to do more damage to Jaiden, but then the former POW champion, the Tower of Power, Amira, running in to make the save, and the gauntlet was officially thrown down then and there. It was Amira and Jaiden who wanted a piece of Scott and Gibson. Regrettably, Gibson had a prior commitment, unable to attend the show this Saturday night, but he called in a favor to a fellow Pacific Northwest veteran in Ethan HD.
Ricky, Spencer, y'all done messed up now. I tried to stand by and just let y'all do your thing, but man, y'all are really acting heinous lately, and we can't stand for it any longer.
absolutely not, Ricky. I said it before. You came here to challenge your students, and look what you did to Zay. That's no way to treat your students. And Spencer, I thought you were better than that. Looks like we're gonna have to take care of business our way.
The ultra power way. So whenever we can, we're gonna get our hands on you, and we're gonna show you exactly how to get it done the right way.
After doing anything professionally for over 22 years, you tend to earn yourself a little bit of clout, a little bit of respect, but most importantly, you earn yourself the ability to call your own shots. As a professional wrestler, I am an independent contractor. I go where I want, when I want, for how much I want. I don't know where this idea came from that anybody can go out in the ring and challenge just anybody to a matchup, but here we are, Jaiden. Here we are, Amira. You challenged me and Spencer Scott to a matchup on August 22nd, and although there is nothing I want more than to put an end to you two pipsqueaks, I'm already booked. I've got somewhere else to be. I've got other people to beat up on August 22nd. But if there was only two people in this life that I trust to take care of my business, one of them is already in that matchup, Spencer Scott. The other guy, I'm making a phone call, a blast from the past, somebody that I've known for over 20 years, but this man is going to take care of business with Spencer Scott. So Amira, Jaiden, you're not getting in the ring with Spencer Scott and Ricky Gibson. On August 22nd, Amira and Jaiden, the Ultra Powers, are going to step in the ring with Spencer Scott and Ethan H.D.
Only kings understand each other. When Ricky Gibson asked me to step in for him on August 22nd at POW Pro Wrestling, it's because Jaiden and Amira needed to be taught a lesson. And when you need a lesson taught in respect, you need an instructor who knows how to deliver the message. So Jaiden, Amira, understand the syllabus is suffering. Spencer Scott and I are going to beat you until you say uncle. Something you're good at, Jaiden. So when you two get an A+ in agony, understand that you will get that A+ from myself, Hotshot Spencer Scott, in all caps.
And how's this for a tag team match that will be a little rough around the edges, to say the least, as the Bridge City Berserkers, Drexel and Gunnar Thorson, take on Wade and Dom Hess of the Hess clan. These are four very wild, unpredictable individuals who are known to get violent when the need arises. Now, staying on the Wade Hess thread, it's my belief that the patriarch of the Hess clan owes myself, the Powder Keg at Large, and the Wrestling with Regret YouTube champion Matt Brannigan some huge apologies after what happened at the tail end of Hess's first solo championship match in POW against Brannigan for that YouTube title. When that jar of moonshine got involved, take a look and see what happened immediately afterward.
Oh no!
He's trying to use it like ether.
Fight it, Matt!
Oh my
no.
God!
Oh, jeez!
In the face!
Oh, good God, that reeks! And that was right in Brannigan's eyes! Oh
Brannigan
no!
can't see! Brannigan can't see! Fidel Martinez, you gotta help the guy out, he cannot see!
You see that vile moonshine getting right into Brannigan's eyes and his mouth and his nose. I mean, his face and his eyes, he complained of a burning sensation for the whole rest of the night. You could see he was having a hard time even seeing in front of his face. And for the whole rest of the evening, Brannigan was complaining of blurred vision, occasional lack of vision. Of course, the aforementioned burning in his eyes. He was under medical supervision and attention for a couple of days afterward. We do understand he is back home convalescing, but we also know that the YouTube champion will be in attendance this Saturday night at World Pies, and we are going to get an official update from the YouTube champion.
Here we find ourselves in the carnivorous hallway where Blindest Drunkest, more commonly known as Matt Brannigan, hopes to film a promo. First, he's going to need his kimono, which he puts on backwards. Yes, that's very stupid. And of course, he'll need his YouTube championship belt. And of course, that's not the right belt. That's a regular belt. But hey, whatever. Now, he must set up the ring light. You can't do a promo with oh, there it goes. Alright. Now to plug it in. Sometimes it helps to use your fingers to find the hole. He's having a hard time. That's checking his body for some reason. Oh, don't put it there. Oh, that's dumb. And he turns it on. Of course, it's not plugged in. It's in his ass. And he's pretending to be blinded by the light. And, yep, 2 pairs of sunglasses. That's very stupid. Yes, the drink. Can't cut a promo without a drink. Am I doing Morgan Freeman? I'm not sure anymore. Oh, there he is. Looking for the drink. He's smelling the air. Without a sense of sight, his other senses have become stronger. Now he's close. He's looking for the drink. He's annoyingly close to the drink. He should smell it again. No, he's listening for it. That's weird. But it worked. Now he stands up, and I'm trying my best to go back to Morgan Freeman. Trying to find the straw. Yes. He takes a sip. Yeah, that's stupid. And he lets out a majestic roar. Yeah, what an idiot. Now to sober up and drive to Eugene. I'm Morgan Freeman.
Well, folks, I am not proud to admit that last month's event, No Easy Way Out, well, there were a few times where things got a little out of hand. Over the evening, we saw what happened with the aforementioned blinding from Hess to Matt Brannigan, and soon after that, we witnessed petty larceny. It was right after last month's intermission when the Hoochie Daddy was set to do an interview to talk about his recent nuptials when he was attacked by a vindictive Kris Brady and his goons in death threat. And you can see here, nobody's favorite homeboy, well, that's how he got the name. He stole the wedding ring off of the Hoochie Daddy's hand. They ran off like thieves in the night. You can even see here as Zeb St. 1 continuing to assault Lucy Lux of the Heartbreaker Club as they ran off down the streets of downtown Eugene. Things have gotten deeply personal in a huge way between these two. We still don't know Kris Brady's motivation for why he even singled out the Hoochie Daddy a couple of months in the first place, but hopefully these two will get whatever issues they have out on each other this Saturday night. Well, speaking of Kris Brady, you're also going to see a tag team match pitting his former buddies against his current buddies as the Heartbreaker Club. Lucy Lux and Zelda Fox take on Nathan Fox, no relation, and Zeb St. 1 of Death Threat.
Mom, you can't believe what happened. Taylor's going to jump in for you guys and go wrestling show. Yeah, we're about to go to the hospital. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I can't think this is happening.
Who you on the phone with? Huh? Who you on the phone with? Your mom? Your mom? Give me the fucking phone. She's a little busy right now. She'll call you back. You worried?
You did that!
You worried about Hoochie Daddy?
Of course I am. He's my husband!
Not no more. Because after I'm done with him, you're going to be looking at me as your new Hoochie Daddy, and you're going to be my Hoochie Mama while he's sitting in a hospital bed just like I did to King Naja.
Get out of here!
Put your hands on me. Hey, kiddos.
Hey, kiddos.
Hi.
Hey.
Oh, how are you?
Yeah.
How are you? Last question.
Wait, what happened to your ring? It got stolen. I used to my auntie.
Of course I'm still your auntie.
Brady, when I get my hands on you, you're done messing with my family.
Also, we'll see Uncle Sid Hess return to singles action as he takes on the relative newcomer in AJ Koston. You saw last month when Sid, after he unceremoniously interrupted a Marcus Eric's interview, made short work of the rookie Mitty Tulips. And when he wanted to put an extra hurt on him after the bell, well, that's when AJ Koston said enough's enough and he got involved. Now these two are going to go at it one-on-one this Saturday night. More controversy from last month's show. We take you back to the first of two steel cage matches on the night for the POW Tag Team Championship, when all three members of the Alpha Sigma squad defended against the Hammer Brothers. Now, Jack and Sledge were on their way to securing an all-time record 5th reign with the POW Tag titles, only for them to be cut off at the pass by Jonas Albert Robinson, allowing the squad to pick up the tainted win. Well, now the Hammer Brothers look to get revenge against Jonas Albert Robinson, but of course you know the so-called Mr. Wrestling never goes into a battle alone. That's why he's bringing his good friend and tag team partner Eric Wright into the fray. And speaking of the POW Tag Team Champions, the Alpha Sigma squad once again are put to the test as they defend against California's all-day Krew.
At No Easy Way Out, we had the POW Tag Team Championship within our grasp. until the dishonorable Generalissimo of the Jarmy, Jonas Albert Robinson, ambushed us and cost us the match. But the Hammer Brothers are prepared to answer that cowardly sneak attack with a devastating counter-strike. At heat of the moment, there will be no negotiations, no ceasefire, no peace treaties with the Jarmy. The Brothers of Construction will launch a vicious onslaught against Jonas and his low-life lieutenant, Eric Wright. I'm talking all-out war, scorched earth, total annihilation. And Jarmy, when you try to retreat, we'll cut off your escape routes. When you wave the white flag and attempt to surrender, we'll give you no quarter. When you're trembling with fear and firing ballistic missiles out your bums, we'll respond by deploying our WMD, the Diesel Hammer Pile Driver, and then you'll have to change your name from the Jarmy to the Foo Barmy, because when you're a hammer, everybody looks like a nail.
Well, as I mentioned at the top of this show, we are at the dawn of a new era here at POW Pro Wrestling as Randy Myers is the new champion. And the Weirdo Hero had the pick of the litter when it came to determining the first person to challenge him for the title. And he surprised even me when he selected brother Levi Shapiro as his first challenger. Now on paper, this is going to be a hell of a matchup. You have two storied veterans who've done darn near everything there is to do in this profession, but then you go back to Multiple Maniacs a few months ago, and that's where things get really interesting. It was after Shapiro defeated referee Brad Lee in a death match. He wanted to do more damage, then Randy Myers came in to try and break things up to the point where he threw a fireball into Levi Shapiro's face. I tell you what, it was the most shocking thing I had witnessed in all the time we've seen POW Pro Wrestling. And even though Levi and I, we've had our differences in the past, we've not always seen eye to eye, but we've also known each other for a very long time. And in that moment, I was really, I felt for my old friend in Levi there. We have not seen or heard from him since the fireball incident. So for him to come back after all these months, and certainly the resentment and the anger has to be bubbling up underneath Levi. All this time he's been waiting since being hit by that fireball. It's going to be a big challenge for Randy Myers.
Levi, darling, sweetheart, snuggle bum, you stupid little brat. Last time I saw you, you were singed and cringed and bald and beaten. And now you want to come back at me for a little revenge? Well, truthfully, I don't blame you, because who wouldn't want a piece of the Ravenous one? And darling, when we get in the ring, it won't be revenge that is best served cold. It'll be my kisses that are served piping hot.
Randy. You've got a lot of goal saying the things that you said. You've got a lot of goal playing with that fire. You want to say that I'm sticking my nose where it doesn't belong? People in POW Pro Wrestling have been telling me that for 5 years now. Brad, you, Brian Zane, you've all turned your back on me. POW Pro Wrestling has turned their back on me. So I'm tired. I'm tired of showing my face for a company that doesn't deserve it. So I won't be doing that anymore, Randy. And unfortunately, you're the one that has to be made an example of.
Well, folks, you already know that POW Pro Wrestling is Oregon's only live and free monthly streaming event. With action like this, it's easy to see why it's also the biggest event every month, with matches like our main event. And take a look at the rest of the card. You've got the Alpha Sigma squad defending the POW Tag Team titles against the all-day Krew. The Hammer Brothers look to get some revenge as they take on Jonas Albert Robinson and Eric Wright. Uncle Sid Hess takes on AJ Koston. The feud between the Hoochie Daddy and Brady has gotten deeply personal. It could get settled this Saturday night. Also, you'll see Death Threat take on the Heartbreaker Club as Brady's former heavies take on his current ones. We'll get an update from the recently blinded YouTube champion Matt Brannigan. The Bridge City Berserkers will take on the Hess clan, and Jaiden and Amira join forces to take on Spencer Scott and Ethan HD with so much pride and emotion on the line. It's the heat of the moment, and it's all going down this Saturday night. And if you can't be here in Eugene, Oregon to witness it in person, you've got to watch us live streaming on our YouTube page. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Brian Zane, and we'll see you there at Heat of the Moment.
As the temperature rises outside, it's getting even hotter inside World Pies. As the stars of POW raise the gauge with Heat of the Moment, Saturday, August 22nd, live in Eugene and streaming free on YouTube. Ravenous Randy Myers is the new POW champion and has lured Levi Shapiro back for his first title defense. Will brother Levi spoil Randy's reign and avenge a fireball to the face? Amira and Jaiden have linked up to battle mutual enemies in Ricky Gibson and Spencer Scott, but the head trainer of the Oregon Pro Wrestling School has refused to agree to the match and has hired Ethan HD to take his place. Matt Brannigan's life has turned upside down since taking a face full of the Hess family's toxic moonshine. We'll get an update on the health and the vision of the YouTube champion. After being cheated out of the POW Tag Team Championship last month, Jack and Sledgehammer have a chance to pound Jonas Albert Robinson and his conniving compatriot Eric Wright into oblivion. All this and much more. Don't miss your chance to get caught up in the heat of the moment Saturday, August 22nd. Tickets start at just $20. Go to powprowrestling.com for more information.
The heat is on, and the time is now as POW Pro Wrestling brings you its most scorching event of the year, Heat of the Moment. Amira and Jaiden have joined forces to combat mutual enemies in Spencer Scott and Ricky Gibson, but the head trainer of the Oregon Pro Wrestling School has refused the match and recruited fellow vet Ethan HD to take his place. Stephen Bradley did his part to help Charly Avell finally lose the POW championship, but after the Dynasty attacked him with a car, will the Dangerous One be fit to compete? Emotions could boil over as the Hoochie Daddy finally takes on Kris Brady, the man who stole Hoochie's wedding ring and attempted to humiliate him in front of his new bride. After they brawled out onto the streets outside World Pies last month, the current and former hired guns of Kris Brady collide when Death Threat takes on the Heartbreaker Club in tag team action. Uncle Sid looks to continue his campaign against POW's rookies and to show Marcus Erics a thing or two when he meets AJ Koston. Jonas Albert Robinson cost the Hammer Brothers the POW Tag Team Championship last month at No Easy Way Out. Now Jack and Sledge get a chance to pound Mr. Wrestling and his conniving compatriot Eric Wright into oblivion piece by piece. After blinding Matt Brannigan with their caustic homemade moonshine, the Hess clan must face another toxic combination when they meet the Bridge City Berserkers. Speaking of the YouTube champion, we'll hear from POW's most lovable Lush as Matt Brannigan gives us an update on his health and his vision. Having barely survived the Hammer Brothers inside a steel cage, the Alpha Sigma squad must test their mettle as POW Tag Team Champions when they defend against the returning all-day Krew. Ravenous Randy Myers delighted the powder keg when he dethroned Charly Avell after 490 days to become the new POW champion. Now the weirdo hero has beckoned brother Levi Shapiro back to POW to show him once and for all that bullies have no place in the powder keg. Close those windows, blast that AC, and prepare yourself for the hottest action imaginable. This is Heat of the Moment.
Welcome back to Eugene, welcome back to World Pies, and welcome to Heat of the Moment. We have an amazing show for you, as you just saw in that video. Listen, the wrestlers in the back, the stars in the back, they want your energy. So let me hear you make some noise!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Heat of the Moment, but what is this? Sobolvaro and Damon Void of Los Sicarios are crashing the opening ceremony here, Buzz.
I want to hear what these guys have to say. Obviously, they've been involved in some controversy lately. I'm sure they have an explanation for it, though.
Just like every other night at POW. Dynasty runs this show. We just got robbed at the last show when dummy Stephen Bradley decided to get involved with a match he had no business in.
That's absolutely right.
So allow me to properly introduce Charly Avell, who should still be POW Heavyweight Championship. Play his music and let him get out here.
Well, King Naja, I don't think you have to worry about your job in any danger anytime soon. But ladies and gentlemen, this is Brian Zane calling the action. Joined along my side this month, ladies and gentlemen, longtime veteran of the Pacific Northwest, Buzz the Beast Anderson. Good to have you here, Buzz. It's been a long time.
Good to be here, and it's good to be here for those freeloaders on YouTube who refuse to buy a ticket and sit at home on their couch and watch for free, because I'm here to educate them and the rest of the people here as to why this man coming to the ring, 490 days the POW champion, 13 successful title defenses, and it would have been a 14th title defense if it weren't for Stephen Bradley sticking his nose where it doesn't belong.
Well, be that as it may, we now know we are at the dawn of a new era in POW. This is an unusual sight, Buzz, for Charly Avell to make his way to the ring sans championship. But, well, he and everyone else is going to have to get used to it.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is only going to drive him to be a more vicious competitor in that ring. As you can see right now, the look on his face tells you that's exactly what's going on, and he has something to say, and I'm going to be quiet just like everybody else here should.
Can't believe what he's gotten away with.
For 490 days. 490 days, I was your POW champion. We're not going to tolerate this disrespect anymore. You can chat ugly, Charly, all you want. I'm still beautiful at the end of the day. It's unfortunate that I cannot get a rematch for my championship that I lost last night.
That's crazy.
There's always the POW Tag Team Championship. There's always the YouTube Wrestling with Regret Championship. I could be the first ever POW Triple Crown. But tonight, I'm going to take care of business. And what I did is Steven Bradley. Oh, he goes by Steve now. In my bad. There's the footage of what happened to him not that long ago. Play the video, you peasant.
This is some footage that was taken by Steven Bradley at the Oregon Pro Wrestling School a couple of weeks ago. We watch this. Unbelievable. That's your former POW champion, everyone, Charly Avell. I mean, clear as day from that footage.
You know what happens to people who cost me my matches? That's what happens. You get hit by a car, by anybody of the dynasty. How unfortunate that he cannot be here tonight. Whoever has the balls come in here and try to face me tonight, I'm opening a challenge to face Pretty Pretty. So you guys can see me in action and do my thing. So who's gonna come in here and face Pretty Pretty?
I hope it's somebody from the Department of Motor Vehicles. Maybe someone could take away his license. Wait a minute. Buzz, check this out. It's the star child, Naomi King.
Are you kidding me? Naomi King thinks she can come in here and beat the greatest POW champion that has ever been.
Okay. And we're talking about challenge. All people can see is the Starlight Naomi King.
Well, one day I'm going to get that nickname right, Buzz. It's the Starlight Naomi King.
This opening contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit, and is sponsored by our friends at Video Game Headquarters. Already in the ring, Charly Avell and them, and Naomi King.
Well, this is going to be quite a step up for Naomi King. She's certainly been punching above her weight limit the last few months here at POW, taking on individuals like Wade Hess and Jonas Robinson, and now going against the former longest reigning POW champion in Charly Avell. I mean, you got to give it to her. That's quite brave.
I'll tell you what, she's got more guts than brains as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, she's been facing Wade Hess. She's been facing all those people. But she hasn't faced the likes of Charly Avell. Look out! A cheap shot.
Well, Charly Avell was clearly not ready for Naomi King. She's ready for Charly, though. Look at this flurry of offense from the get-go.
Charly wasn't paying attention. He wasn't ready. Naomi jumped it.
Oh, you ain't kidding. Look at that. I was about to say we might have the upset of the year here, but Avell wisely rolling out of the ring, catching his breath.
No. You know what, Charly Avell, you don't get to be the POW champion for 490 days and 13 title defenses by going in there and taking a fall for somebody like Naomi King. Look, she's got a lot of guts, that's for sure, but she is way in over her head tonight.
Especially when she is getting surrounded here by Damon Void, see him there on the apron, and Sobovaro, who's, I guess his future's so bright he's got to wear shades indoors. As Charly Avell now, again, show you the kind of gentleman he is, the cheap shot, and now he has the offensive edge against King.
Well, she should have been paying more attention to her opponent, is what she should have been doing. And now Charly Avell is going to show Naomi King just why he was and is and will once again be the greatest champion the POW.
Oh, because he's got backup like this. He's got these idiots in Los Sicarios doing his dirty work, like he needs it.
Yeah, it's too bad the referee had his back turned. Too bad he didn't see any of it.
Charly Avell, I should say Naomi King, gives up a lot of size and strength to Charly Avell. I'm not sure the pretty one really needs these two at his corner to help him out.
Well, I'll tell you what, Naomi King is tough. I'll give her that much. I've seen her take a lot of punishment. I've seen her take a lot of violence in that ring, but let me tell you something. She's no match for the former champion. That's it. You can see right now.
Oh, King firing back here. Look at this. You just never say die attitude.
Look out.
No.
Ah, there's a big boot right there. A big size 13 right to the kisser.
That'll certainly snuff out the flame, maybe momentarily. Cover here. Only a count of two. Referee Brad Lee got the assignment here. And speaking of, other things to look forward to tonight, we've got the tag team titles on the line. Oh, as the Alpha Sigma squad defend against the all-day Krew in a rematch nearly a year in the making, Buzz.
That's right. Well, the Alpha Sigma squad are on a roll. They've been champions for a while now. They're going to leave the champions tonight. The all-day Krew is going to go home for the night tonight.
Avell now asserting himself. Big suplex followed up with a stiff right hand right to the face. Like I said, Naomi King has been certainly put to the test, going against some of the roughest and the toughest, and has lived to tell the tale. Look at this. Charly Avell using all of his body as a weapon.
I'll tell you what right now, Z-Man. Charly Avell, he's the greatest champion. I'll give him all of that, all of the kudos and the accolades, and I think he's going to win this match. But he can't let Naomi
cover.
He can't let Naomi stay around too long. We've seen it before in sports when you have the big lead going into the fourth quarter and you let up. Charly can't let up right now.
That would be a monumental mistake. Imagine losing to Randy Myers last month and then losing to the rookie Naomi King a month later. I don't think he can afford to let that happen. As you can see here, though, King getting some head of steam. Going for
it's too much.
I think she was going for the tornado DDT, but Avell saw that coming. The
That was
cover
the
here.
yep.
No, not yet. There's that size and the strength coming into play. That is a factor.
I
So
think
why
it's-
Avell was the long-reigning champion.
Absolutely. Well, I think it's just a matter of time right now before Charly puts her away. He's just having a little fun in there with her right now.
Oh. Well, folks, if you're just joining us, this is POW Pro Wrestling's Heat of the Moment, coming to you live from Eugene, Oregon. This is Oregon's only live and free streaming event for pro wrestling. You're going to catch every month. We got a great night of action ahead of you. If you've just seen us for the first time, settle in because we've got some great action for you.
That's right. All the freeloaders on the internet who don't want to pay a ticket to get down here, get to watch this for free.
But you
or
can
you're
also
going to get a free education here from Charly Avell.
If you do want to give back monetarily to POW, you can always contribute via Super Chat. Oh, right now, some super elbows to the mush of the pretty face of Avell as King manages to break free, using that smaller size to her advantage. Look at that.
Ducks a clothesline. Oh, look out now, see right there.
Ah, like she ran into a brick wall.
That's the size advantage. Charly Avell, it's just a matter of time. He hooks the leg, that's it.
Another kick out. There's the resilience of King. This is the woman who went 10 minutes with Wade Hess and survived.
I don't know. I think Brad Lee might still be recovering from those skewers that Levi Shapiro stuck in his head a few months ago. That should have been a 3 count.
Oh boy, speaking of Levi Shapiro, we're going to see his POW Pro Wrestling return later tonight in the main event. We have not seen him, Buzz, since he was struck in the face with a fireball by his opponent tonight in Randy Myers.
Yeah,
There's so much at stake here.
That no good Randy Myers sticking his nose in where it doesn't belong, having the nerve to throw fire in Levi Shapiro's face. Levi Shapiro is going to get a measure of revenge tonight. You can guarantee that.
He certainly hopes to claim the championship for himself here tonight and make Randy Myers' victory a small one. A cover here, that's got it. No.
Oh, come on, ref, that was 3. I'll tell you what, I think Brad Lee's letting that peroxide that he uses in his hair get to him a little bit.
Hang on now, you got Avell lining up for his trademark spear.
Here we go. This is the coup de grace right here.
It's almost over. Wait a minute. Naomi King manages to evade the attack, and now Avell is in a very bad position. And what is Damon Void doing on the apron here?
Obviously, he's got something to say to Brad Lee.
Look out! Over and out goes Subalvaro. Nice seeing you, Mr.
Wait a minute.
Aviator
You know
Shades.
What? She threw him over the top rope. That should be a disqualification.
Oh, what is Avell doing? I'm not sure what that entails, but Avell just tripped up. Naomi's got him.
You gotta be kidding me. No.
She did it.
No way. No way. What happened there?
Malfunction at the junction, as they say. What a costly mistake by Los Sicarios. Charly Avell getting caught in the crossfire, tripping over King, and Naomi getting the biggest win of her young career, beating the former POW champion. I cannot believe that, Buzz.
Well, there was obviously a miscommunication here, because there's no way that Naomi King beats Charly Avell.
Well,
no way.
It happened. It happened in front of you and me and everybody here in the powder keg, and you can see Charly Avell is not happy.
Well, I'll tell you what. Los Sicarios are going to have some things to answer to in the back. That was quite unexpected. I can't believe Naomi King won this match, Brian Zane.
You and me both.
I don't know, man. I shouldn't be wearing all this purple and blocking people. These sunglasses look real stupid. He might be really mad. We better get out of here and figure it out.
Boy, if looks could kill.
Can you give me a ride home? Because I rode with Charly. I don't think he's going to give me a ride back home.
Folks, I mean, that was shocking enough. We got a lot more in store tonight.
This is only the opening match.
I think it's going to once again give it up for the Dynasty Slayer, Naomi King. And please welcome back my lovely esteemed colleague, darling Dolly Durkin.
Thank you, King Naja. Powder Keg, please join me in welcoming to the ring, Mr. Eric Wright.
Well, coming up next, we've got revenge on the mind of the Hammer Brothers, because they, let's face it, Buzz, they got screwed out of the POW Tag Team titles last month in that steel cage match when it was Jonas Albert Robinson who got involved in the business. We're supposed to see him in action tonight alongside this man, Eric Wright, but I don't hear no purple rain. I don't see no purple singlet. I have no idea where Jonas Albert Robinson is tonight, but I have a feeling This guy here, Eric Wright, will let us know.
First of all, the only thing that I saw in that match was the Alpha Sigma squad hitting 3 splashes, the dog pile, and getting the win. That's all I saw. As far as Jonas Albert Robinson not being here tonight, Eric Wright is always right, and he's going to have all the answers, and he's going to educate every single one of us here and every single one of you on YouTube.
And this guy's like a barnacle. You just can't get rid of him.
Hi, Eric. Thank you for joining me in the ring this evening. Eric, this evening you were meant to tag with Jonas Albert Robinson against the Alpha Sigma squad. Unfortunately, Jonas Albert Robinson is unable to join you this evening.
Hey, that's disrespectful, Dolly.
Let the powder keg know what's the plan.
Yeah, you heard that right, screwheads. Jonas Albert Robinson cannot be here tonight.
Hey, these people need to quiet down. That's disrespectful. Let the man speak.
Now, if it were up to me, I would take on the Hammer Brothers all by myself.
Well, if any man could do it, it would be this man.
But the powers that be aren't gonna let that happen tonight. So, I gotta make a plea to that locker room. Is there anyone out there who can save my ass?
Oh, I see what he did there.
I told you he would have all the answers.
Accompanied by the Alpha Sigma squad, the best tag team in the Pacific Northwest, standing at 7 blocks of cheese. He is the Alpha Rat, Marco Antonio.
How's this for a shocker? Marco Antonio, the third wheel of the Alpha Sigma squad, the Alpha Rat, as he calls himself, appears to be in the place of Mr. Robinson tonight, filling in as Eric Wright's tag team partner. What do you think of this, Buzz?
I think that is guts. I think it's intestinal fortitude. I think it is courage beyond any human understanding for Marco Antonio to step up in Jonas's place to take on the Hammer Brothers. What a man, what an athlete, and what a representative of the Alpha Sigma squad tonight.
He is a brave man, because if you saw how he was thrown around and squished like a bug in that cage match against the Hammer Brothers, it's a wonder he's still standing here tonight. But we know that Brendan Royce and Caleb Kennedy, their dance card's full tonight. We know they're defending against the all-day Krew later. So gives Marco Antonio something to do. Here they come.
Coming straight from the construction site. Weighing in at 149. They are the Berserkers of construction. Jack Hammer. Leg Hammer. They are
The four-time POW Tag Team Champions, Jack and Sledge.
Score of one fall with a 15-minute time limit, and is sponsored by West River Printing.
Well, I'll give him credit, Brian Zane, four-time tag team champions. You've got to be a really good team in order to accomplish that. But that just means they lost the titles 4 times, and they haven't gotten them back yet. You are looking at the tag team champions at ringside here. They're going to be in the corner of Eric Wright and Marco Antonio. They're going to watch after things, and the Hammer Brothers They've got a long climb back to the top, and it's not going to start tonight with the cool heels and Marco Antonio, I can guarantee you that.
Well, it appears that I'm wondering if Roy's and Tennedy are actually going to stick around at ringside here. Because I know, like I said, they are busy tonight. I don't know how many accoutrements Tennedy is wearing right now on his body. He's got 2 hats on. He's got a shirt as a cape.
Well, even if they did decide to go back and focus on their match, that's okay, because you've got Marco Antonio and you've got Eric Wright. And let's not
well, look at this, and that's why you have the numbers to distract. And that's exactly what Wright and Marco are trying to capitalize on. I don't think it's paying off right now.
Look out, Marco! Look out! Oh, no! Oh, boy.
Wow. Oh, boy. Like a sack of cement falling out of the ring and into the arms of the tag team champions.
Well, I'll tell you what, Sledgehammer, 500 pounds if he's an ounce. And he's a tough gentleman. So is Jackhammer on the outside of the ring. He's got to get back in the ring. Have we even had a bell?
I believe the bell rang when Wright and Antonio threw the first punches. Now, Buzz, I know you're a former tag team champion. You know a thing about chemistry. How do you think it's going to affect Eric and Marco Antonio since they've never teamed before?
You know what? Eric Wright is such a great wrestler, and so is Marco Antonio. They've both been part of cohesive units in the past. They know what it takes to succeed, just like I did when I was wrestling, former co-holder of the Pacific Northwest Tag Team titles. And these two men will be cohesive, and they will be a unit. They're facing adversity right now, but adversity is what builds character.
You said it. Eric Wright himself is a longtime veteran here in the Northwest, and he is being almost bent backward here. I believe that move there was called the load-bearing wall by Jack, and well, that just came crashing down, courtesy of the tag team champions capitalizing on a distracted Fidel Martinez.
Well, Sledgehammer obviously said something to Marco Antonio that drew him in the ring, and Sledgehammer should just keep his mouth shut and stay in the corner where he belongs.
Well,
now they're in control. Now Marco and Eric Wright are going to make those quick tags. Now they're going to cut off the ring, just like great tag teams do.
They seem to have Jackhammer right where they want him, and now the strategy comes into play. And folks, you can catch the Hammer Brothers and all the rest of the stars of POW Pro Wrestling coming up next in Lafayette, Oregon, August 30th, the Battle for Lafayette. And then we'll be back here at World Pies Saturday, September 26th for Altered Egos. That's going to be our next streaming live event right here in downtown Eugene, as Wright and Antonio hit Jackhammer with that double vertical suplex.
There's the teamwork. There's the teamwork, Brian Zane. As you know, so important. They are a cohesive unit. They're together. They're on the same page, and they're going to have victory tonight.
Look at AR coming from one ring side to the other. Big flying forearm there by Antonio.
What are these morons saying at ringside? Oh, give me a break. You want to talk about not sexy? These people are one to talk.
How can you tell? He's wearing a mask. Now, what has Eric Wright got in mind here?
Well, whatever he has in mind, he's always got a game plan. He's always thinking 1, 2, 3, 4 moves ahead. And right now, he's playing chess while Hammer is playing checkers, baby. And right now, Eric Wright saying, I'm gonna lower the hammer on Jackhammer and show him a thing or two.
Now wait a minute, Eric Wright here now possibly going for a crab of his own here. If he steps over, he's got it.
He's got it. He needs to sit back on it a little bit more and put more pressure on it.
Right now, the blue collar brawler, Jackhammer, he is miles away, it might as well be, from his brother Sledge in that corner.
Well, he's got to get to Sledge and make a tag if he has any kind of hope of winning this match. I'll tell you that right now. And he's trying, Brian. He's trying his best.
Well, you can see the story told in the eyes and the face of Jack Hammer as he crawls, using all of his strength as Antonio distracts the referee. Tag is made, but the referee completely misses it.
The referee didn't see it. He's got to get him out.
Look, oh, you hate to see that happen because that was the opening. The Hammers needed it. I think their window of opportunity might be closing.
All right, here's a double team maneuver right here.
What do they have in mind here? A little double axe handle action from Antonio as, again, the referee's back is turned, oblivious to all of what's happening here.
Yeah, Sledge wasn't doing his partner any favors there by staying in the ring as long as he did.
Like you said, Buzz, this is going to be the Hammer Brothers' chance to climb back up the rankings for the tag team title scene.
Well, what a feather in the cap it would be for Marco and Eric Wright if they beat the Hammer Brothers. And right now, they're on their way to doing it.
Oh, we saw once a huge upset already tonight when Naomi King beat Charly Avell. We could see 2 in a row.
I don't know if it would be that big of an upset.
Well, no, I mean, wait a minute. Oh!
Oh, look out!
Tennedy, he got his wires crossed. Jack is able to avoid the punch in the nick of time, and that gives him a bit of an opening here. Finally,
Eric's
do something about these guys on the outside. Oh, right, trying to plant him. Oh, up and over, back body drop. Boy, that was gonna be devastating.
Hammer should have made the tag.
Well, another one. And there the tag is made. Martinez sees that one, and in comes the oversized load. Sledgehammer.
It's not looking good.
Look at him throwing around his weight. That doesn't take much.
Oh boy.
He's got him goozled. Choke slam.
When you get Sledgehammer going and moving forward, it's hard to stop him.
He's like a diesel engine. Once he starts, it's hard to slow him down. And out goes Eric Wright.
Well, it's desperate times now. Desperate times for the Ass Squad and desperate times for Marco Antonio and Eric Wright.
Well, you said it. They're certainly making asses of themselves right now. Noggin knocker. And now, forceful entry.
They're not part of this match, Brian.
You tell them that. They've been meddling this entire time.
They're not legal men in the ring.
Ow. Well, they're going to pay for it now.
Somebody get a squeegee.
Can someone account for where Marco Antonio is? Has someone scraped him off the pavement?
Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Somebody better watch out. Better look back in your blind spot. Check your backup camera. This is about to be a bad day for the Alpha Sigma squad, and they're not even in this match.
That's right. They need to get out. They need to get out of the ring. Fidel Martinez needs to get control of this right now.
Oh, boy. Grotesque, but effective.
That is disgusting. That is horrendous. And they've got a tag team title defense coming up.
Well, there's no showers here at World Pies. They're going to have to find some other way to get sanitized. And right now, Eric Wright could find himself in a bad place.
They need to get one legal man in and one legal man out. What is Fidel Martinez doing? Come on, ref!
Well, I think it's about time to fire up the steamroller, Buzz.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh! Goodness gracious.
I think he just covered a pothole.
I think Eric Wright just lost a couple of pounds.
I think Mayor Mamdani's going to wind up hiring this guy.
But they are not done.
These two guys have been double teaming. They've been in the ring.
They've been setting up for the diesel hammer, but wait a minute. Now Marco back in the ring here. Oh, and now Caleb Kennedy shoving Jackhammer off the top rope. Low blow by Brendan Royce. I'll tell you what, Jackhammer knows a thing or two about getting erroneously thrown off the top rope. Eric Wright planting him face first in the center of the ring.
That's it. Here we go.
You've got to be kidding me. That's a 3 count. Well, good for them. Did
I tell you he would have a plan? Did I tell you, Eric Wright would have a plan.
Yeah, the plan was just to bring more men at ringside, and you can certainly give the assist to the tag team champions. I hope they're getting 2 paydays after the amount of work they did to help Marco Antonio and Eric Wright pick up this huge win. Another crushing defeat to the Hammer Brothers.
Well, you saw what was going on. They were illegally double teaming in that ring for longer than the 5 count. They got what they deserved. The Alpha Sigma squad is on a roll, baby.
1 win for the squad tonight, and we will see where they stand later on when Royce and Tennedy officially wrestle tonight and defend their belts against California's all-day crew.
Fraternity idiot need to have, my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're enjoying the show thus far. I would like to take this moment to thank you. Just to remind you too that we have our 50-50 raffle coming. If you want to win, you got to play. We're going to have some more information for you about that 50-50 raffle coming soon. So if that money is burning a hole in your pocket, you got somewhere to spend it. We got some new merch as well. But let me throw it over to my on-the-spot colleague, darling Dolly Durkin at the curtain.
Dolly Durkin here. Thank you so much, King Naja. Powder Keg, please join me in welcoming to the curtain, Hot Shot Spencer Scott.
Well, Buzz, this individual certainly earned a bad reputation here at POW ever since Base Brawl 5 when he stabbed his friend Zay Perez in the back.
Spencer, thank you so much for joining me at the curtain this evening. At last month's show, Amira and Jaiden, Ultra Power, challenged you and your trainer, Ricky Gibson, to a tag team match tonight. Unfortunately, Ricky has said that he won't be here. And it sounds like he has sent someone in his place. Tell the Powder Keg what we can expect tonight.
Obviously. Hey, I got the microphone. I'm talking here.
Show some respect.
Obviously, tonight I was supposed to team with the best trainer in the world, my trainer, rockin' Ricky Gibson. But much like myself, rockin' Ricky Gibson is a man that is in very high demand, so he cannot make it tonight. Luckily, old Rick has found a replacement, a man who has been to POW many times and has a problem that we need to settle with Amira. Because last time he was here, he, and rightfully so, accused Amira of being on performance-enhancing drugs. Rightfully so, by the way. And all he got for it was piss all over his head. So tonight, we're gonna right some wrongs. So please, let me introduce my tag team partner, Ethan HD, all caps.
Well, that's own goal, Spencer Scott, but here we see the veteran in Ethan HD, and yes, the last time he was here, it was a very embarrassing moment for him.
Well, he doesn't seem to appreciate what Spencer was saying, but when this thing's over, I've got to clear the air about something you said just a minute ago.
I'm gonna let that one slide. Freudian slip, we all get one. And I also know you meant that you weren't trained by the best trainer, but one of the best trainers, because I myself am a coach. And I am as wealthy in knowledge as I am here, Spencer. So tonight, you get to be my student. You get to sit under my learning tree as I guide the both of us to victory over Ultra Power. Because there's nobody in this dump of a town named Eugene, Oregon. And nobody standing across the ring from us who can stop us. So tonight, when you say your winners, Hot Shot Spencer Scott and Ethan HD. You're gonna say that in all caps.
Well, this first-time team, not off to a great start, it would seem.
Well,
Thank
I'll
you,
tell you what.
We'll see you later this evening. Back to you, King Naja.
Thank you, darling Dolly Dirkman. I don't know, boys and girls, it sounds like a little bit of trouble in paradise. Ethan and Spencer getting all pissy with each other. I don't know. I'm just saying. All right, be serious. Stop playing. Powder Keg, are you ready for our following contest? Following contest is a singles match and is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit, and it's sponsored by our new friend Mike Tengu at State Farm Insurance. Call Mike if you need to be insured. Don't break your shit and lose your money. Call Mike. Introducing first.
Well, we await the arrival of Uncle Sid Hess, and here he comes.
Making his way to the ring from Summit County, Ohio, Canada, weighing in at 269 pounds, representing the Hess clan. He's not mine, he's not yours, but he's somebody's Uncle Sid.
Uncle Sid, the heavy of the Hess clan, going out on his own lately. He wants to take some rookies down a peg, and he's certainly been effective at it. But this week, Buzz, he's got quite the challenge against the plucky AJ Koston.
Well, AJ Koston is a challenge to anybody. There's no doubt about that. But Uncle Sid is big, he's bad, and he's mean, and he's ready for AJ Koston to teach him a lesson.
And introducing his opponent. And introducing his opponent. Making his way to the ring from Gresham, Oregon. He is Koston 316, AJ Koston.
AJ Koston has quickly made an impact here at POW Pro Wrestling. Last month, at No Easy Way Out, he was able to spare, help Mini Tulips out. If I can get my words out, because it was at the end of Sid's match with Mini Tulips where he decided to try and put some extra hurt on him. AJ making the save, doing what was right, and well, now he is right in Uncle Sid's crosshairs.
Well, AJ's got a lot of nerve sticking his nose in Sid's business, and he's going to learn a real hard lesson about what happens to people who stick their nose in the business of the Hess clan.
You know, AJ Koston has been some sort of issue lately with former YouTube champion Marcus Eriks. Maybe they're fighting over who
Everybody,
has...
Uncle Sid said, be quiet when he gets up there. They're not listening. You want to try that side? Try that side. You guys on that side, make sure you're quiet when Uncle Sid gets up there.
Not just an instant.
Is this thing on? I told them they're not. I don't think it's working.
Sometimes I wonder if we ever should have
He
given
said, try it,
Naja a
AJ.
live
Try it.
mic.
Give it a shot, AJ. Let's see what happens. Uncle Sid said, don't make any noise for AJ, you guys.
Well,
there you go.
Call that some veteran savvy to trick AJ into false sense of security as Maddie Medina now has to try and insert herself into what's going to be a tough situation. Oh!
Well, that was a rookie mistake, you know. These young guys come in here all hot and bothered thinking that they can take on the best and the brightest right away. Well, this is how you learn a hard lesson. You go in the ring with a guy like Sid and he beats and bludgeons you.
Oh! That is a strategy of the Hess clan, just to beat you down until you can't get up anymore. But look at the fire in AJ Koston standing upright as much as his mohawk.
Nicely done.
Right, you don't want to discount Koston, a young man with an amateur background. He is a rough and ready customer. As Sid now is trying to collect himself. Sid, a former POW tag team champion, along with Wade and Dom Hess, trying to find himself in the singles ranks. He's certainly a tough customer, alone or with others.
Well, he'll recover from this. He'll get his wits about him again, no problem.
Look at this, Koston, he is not giving Sid any room to breathe here. Another bulldog takedown. I tell you what, maybe it's Sid who's got his eye off the ball here. Look at that follow-up cover here, hooks the leg.
On, Sid.
Only a count of one.
There you go.
Tell you what, AJ caught Sid slipping there. I don't know if he'll be lucky twice.
Ah, there you go.
Oh.
You're not going to take Sid down with a clothesline like that. You've got to come with a lot more than that, buddy.
Nearly 270 pounds, still fully upright. Catches Koston mid-leap.
Look at the strength. Look at that.
Bringing him down hard with the neck breaker, did Uncle Sid.
Effortlessly, Zane, effortlessly.
You got that right. He has the strength department down. Here we go. Cover lackadaisical here. Only a count of two.
Well, I'll tell you what, Marcus Erics is the farthest thing from AJ Koston's mind right now.
Folks, if you want to join the conversation here, you can use the hashtag POW, H-O-T-M.
That's H-O-T-M. I know some of you might need a little bit of an extra help trying to spell.
As in, it's been a hot minute since AJ Koston has been in the offensive driver's seat, because he has been getting pulverized here, like you said, by Sid. And now Koston gets time to catch his breath here on the outside. I tell you what, Buzz, it says something about the Hess clan that Sid is fighting on his own, while Marco Antonio needed both members of the Alpha Sigma squad to help him out.
Hey, different situations right there. Marco Antonio was just fine. They needed everything they could get to combat the rule-breaking tactics of the Hammer Brothers.
We'll talk about rule breaking. It bites a forehead, does Uncle Sid all over Koston here. Maddie Medina's gonna have to try and exercise some authority here if she's not careful.
Yeah, that's the viciousness coming out right there of the Hess clan.
Cover and kick out. Tell you what.
Didn't get the shoulder up real strong with that one right there.
You know, our mutual friend, Jeremy Blanchard, Buzz, he always talks about hooking the leg. And Sid's not doing it.
Shout out to Jeremy Blanchard, by the way. One of the great opponents I've ever had in the ring.
Oh, look at this. This combination is something else. It's the chop into the clothesline. Getting hit all sorts of ways.
Brian, I'm glad I'm retired, to be completely honest with you.
That's why they're there and we're here, so there.
Absolutely, that's got to be it. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll give Koston some credit here. He's showing some guts. I don't know, I might have said, you know what, live to fight another day, but that's really not who AJ Koston is, as you can see.
Look at that, you said it, he is throwing those rights. He's not going to be denied here. He's going to try and chop down the big redwood however he can.
Well, it seems to be working, Brian. And that's a good strategy.
Those big kicks right to the solar plexus of Sid. Doesn't connect with the third one. Oh no! Driven shoulder first right into the corner of that square ring post.
Greco-Roman shoulder to the post will take him out anytime. That's a great counter.
Someone else studies the classics, I see.
That's right. Greco-Roman hair pull, Greco-Roman tight pull. I knew them all.
fun story for the viewers at home, Buzz. Not everyone knows this, but you were my very first wrestling opponent 20 years ago. And here we are. Oh! Big neck breaker.
That's right, in a pizza place.
I know, things come full circle. It's crazy where wrestling takes you.
It's going better for you now than it did back then, I can tell you that right now.
Yes. You ain't kidding, and right now, AJ Koston hopes things go better for him. This is the opening he's been looking for.
Well, Big Sid, if he gets back to his feet, Koston's gonna be in some trouble here.
No!
Well, that's not the right move. You can't take this guy down with a big shoulder tackle. You can't fight him power versus power.
When Sid, oh!
Got him with the body press that time.
Oh, almost had him. Sid did not brace himself that third crucial time, and that's what AJ Koston did to take him down, but he's got to keep the pressure on.
Sid's got to get it back together now. Oh, he's trying to pick him up. That's a mistake.
That's right, it's tough to lift 269 pounds all by yourself, but AJ, oh my goodness, trying to club him in the head.
And that's the power right there by Uncle Sid.
Like a freight train, follows up with a German suplex.
Folded him in half. Go for the cover, Sid. Put this guy away and go home.
Here we go, the cover. Again, lackadaisical, I would call it. And again, Koston kicks out.
That was a pretty slow count there by Matty Medina. I'm not so sure about that one.
Boy, Koston landed so hard on that suplex, I think it crimped his mohawk. Now what has Sid got in mind here?
Well, whatever it is, it isn't good for AJ Koston, that's for sure.
Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Using the momentum and the leverage.
Oh, wow.
He just flipped Sid over and crushed him.
That was impressive.
This could be the opening that Koston's looking for. Oh, now Buzz, he was telling me about this. He wants to go for that hawk drop.
He's taking a long time, though.
Here he goes, the swanton. Oh, but he missed it.
He took too long.
The mohawk drop. Nobody in the pool for that one, and his loss could be Sid's gain. Ripcord clothesline, and that's going to be all for AJ.
And it is. Well, I'll get
your winner, Uncle Sid.
Well, that was a critical rookie mistake by Koston. He went for it all and got none of it on the swanton, and that allowed Sid to pick up the big win after the short arm clothesline.
Well, I'll give Koston credit. He brought a really good game to Sid, but Sid just proved why he is one of the top competitors in POW Pro Wrestling. His hand is raised. It was the power advantage. It was the brains, it was the size, it was the total package. Another win for Uncle Sid and the Hess clan, and now he has something to say, it looks like.
All right, one more time for Uncle Sid. I don't know, Sid, I don't think the mic is working. They didn't hear me when I said the cheer. You guys, Sid said cheer for him. Give Uncle Sid a round of applause.
Folks, what a night of action we've had so far. It's been hot here at Heat of the Moment. Lots left to go. Brian Zane here, joined by Buzz Anderson. We thank you for welcoming us into your homes tonight.
Keep the action going, but before we do, I want to call your attention to my lovely friend Tay over there at our merch table. We have new, exciting POW merch. 3 brand new shirts released, so you guys can be the first ones to get your hands on that, as well as take part in our 50-50 raffle. And again, you want to win, you got to play. Now's your time. 50% of the pot goes to you, and the other 50% of the pot is going to go to, hopefully, somebody's going to spend some money on some King Nasha merch. And speaking of which, at intermission, make sure you make your way around, see all of the wrestlers' merch. Get some autographs, get some drinks, tip your service, clean up after yourselves, yada, yada, blah, blah, yada, yada. Our following contest is a tag team match and is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit and is sponsored by Heartstone Realty. It's sponsored by Heartstone Realty. Sometimes you gotta put a little attitude, you feel me? Introducing first,
Folks, just a reminder, the next time you'll see POW live here on YouTube is going to be Saturday, September 26th with Altered Egos.
Making their way to the ring from North Carolina by way of Seattle, Washington. The Attack Dog, Zelda Fox.
Uh-oh. Well, I was going to say, some alignments have certainly altered in the last couple of months. The Heartbreaker Club getting jumped mid-entrance by their opponents tonight in Death Threat. Oh, this is a battle of Chris Brady's former running buddies versus his current running buddies, because it was several months ago when Zelda Fox and Lucy Lux first came onto the scene at POW working alongside Brady. And then after Brady took a multi-month hiatus, he came back and he seems to have Zeb St. One and Nathan Fox, no relation to Zelda, in his corner now. And that's a lot to explain.
Well, that's a lot to explain. I'll tell you what it is. It's jealousy. It's jealousy on the part of the Heartbreaker.
Big Hurricane Rana by Zelda Fox, the attack dog. Oh!
Chris Brady saw a better opportunity. He saw better cohorts to align himself with in the Death Threat, and he moved on, and the Heartbreaker Club can't handle it.
Now the Heartbreaker Club looking for a bit of revenge. I mean, Buzz, I don't know if you saw last month when the brawl, hang on, cover here by Lux, and a kick out by Zeb. I don't know if you saw when the brawl between these two teams spilled out into the streets of Eugene right outside our door. I mean, things got really insane. There's absolutely no reason for that, but that is why I put these two teams together tonight. Oh! Double teaming here.
Well, right now, it is the Heartbreaker Club on top, showing better teamwork right now.
Fox on Fox action there. Zelda to Nathan, and she's not done.
Well, right now, Fidel Martinez has got to get one of them in the ring as the legal in the ring. He's allowing a lot of double teaming outside the purview of the 5 count.
From the clubs to the ring, the Heartbreaker Club know a thing or two about scrapping when the going gets rough. And right now, Zeb St. One trying to get his licks in. Oh, big suplex.
Here comes Nathan Fox.
Oh, T-bone suplex to Zelda, and a tag made. And now we have Nathan Fox in here, legally for the first time.
Yeah, Nathan Fox, I'll tell you, he is built like a brick, you know what. Look at the upper body strength on this man.
They call him the hooligan of Death Threat, and certainly he is the powerhouse of the team as he just throws Zelda Fox over his shoulder with the suplex.
Well, of course, a hooligan would fit with Chris Brady a lot better than a Heartbreaker.
You make a good point.
Although Chris Brady's been breaking a few hearts lately, hasn't he?
I mean, good Lord. I mean, some of the things that Brady's been doing lately is just reprehensible. But we'll get to that because we've got his match coming up next against the Hoochie Daddy. I think Brady's got a lot to answer for. I'll just leave it at that.
Right now, it would behoove the Death Threat to cut the ring off, cut the ring in half, and make sure that Zelda doesn't get to her corner.
Now this is going to be rough waters for Zelda Fox here. She's going to need to dig down deep and find a way to get back into her corner because Lucy is chomping at the bit.
Right now, some mind games going on with Nathan Fox. I like that.
Well, a lot of wrestling. I'd say most of it is more psychological than it is physical. And Nathan's trying to get in Lucy Lux's head.
Probably trying to get her in the ring to distract the referee. That's what I would do.
Jawbreaker rocking Nathan as she tries to get over there, but no, not quick enough.
Nice stiff shot to the breadbasket right there. She's got her in her neutral corner.
You are watching the Northwest's only live and free wrestling stream, POW Pro Wrestling Heat of the Moment. We are here every single month delivering you some of the most exciting wrestling action this side of your metropolis. And folks, we have just been getting warmed warmed up. We already saw an incredible upset. Naomi King beating Charly Avell. Oh! Big knee lift right to Zelda's mush.
Right to her face.
Zeb St. makes a tag. We saw the unlikely duo of Eric Wright and Marco Antonio with the tainted win over the Hammer Brothers. But
not on your life.
The story here, Buzz, is that upsets abound, and you never know what's going to happen. We've got a POW championship match later tonight. Levi Shapiro could cut the Ravenous reign short before it even truly begins.
My money is on Levi tonight.
Oh! Look at that innovative elbow drop, followed up with a senton from Fox to Fox.
Love the teamwork.
Goes to the cover. Only a count of 2, says Fidel Martinez.
Keep her in that half of the ring, boys.
Lux is shouting instructions and encouragement to her partner. I mean, this is becoming desperate times here for the Heartbreaker Club. They have a lot to prove now that they're on their own, away from Kris Brady.
That's right. Well, I'll tell you what, death threat right now. And don't forget, a win here, and you skyrocket up the ladder of the tag team title contention. That's always a play in these tag team matches.
The tag team rankings have certainly been shaken up to their core after tonight, and we're going to see another tag match later on when Ethan HD and Spencer Scott take on Ultra Power. That's Amira and Jaiden. Tag made from Zelda to Lucy Lux. And the Silk-Mouth Shooter is now on a roll.
Well, she's on fire right now. She's got Nathan Fox in there. She's been on the apron ready to get the tag.
Boy, she went with everything behind that knee, and she is not done, Buzz.
She's going up.
Oh boy, going to the high red district. What has she got in mind here? Nathan, a sitting duck.
Whoa!
Big jumping stomp, and they're not done. Here comes Fox with the frog splash.
The legal man, the legal woman in the ring.
Here we go. Cover by Lux, but Zeb St. won. Look at that drop kick right to the face to break up the cover. Zelda dumped out of the ring now.
Fidel Martinez is losing control of this one.
Tag made. In comes Zeb St. after he did a fine piece of work when he was not the legal man. But now what has he got in mind here? Possibly shouting an instruction. Double team maneuver. The suplex into the drop kick. Could have her there, and look at that. Fox literally diving over the referee. I mean,
boy,
if she wasn't lucky, that could have been a DQ.
She made that just in time, too. We got to get 1-1 in the ring. There's a lot of double team and a lot of 2 people in the ring that Fidel Martinez is allowing here.
That's right, the referees have been letting this go, but what do we have in store here for Zeb St. He's getting turned all upside down. Wait a minute.
Whoa, look out.
Well, there's Kris Brady on the apron getting involved. And that was right.
I turned away from the monitor. I didn't see anything on the monitor.
All right, whatever you say. How was that not right in front of the referee? As Death Threat with a double team taking out Lucy Lux, and she is out of there.
The winner of this match, Death Threat.
Well, I know we have a light on the hard cam. It might have gotten in the referee's eyes. I'm not sure how he missed nobody's favorite homeboy, Kris Brady, getting involved in that nonsense.
Yeah, and just like that, Death Threat up, and Heartbreaker Club beat down. And speaking of beat down, y'all saw what happened last month when me and Death Threat put the pause on Hoochie Daddy's punk ass. Yeah, and then I got real disrespectful with the shit. I took the ring off his finger, put that thing on ice, put it around my neck, right where it belongs. Ain't that right, Hoochie Mama?
I can't believe the disrespect of this guy. Wait a minute. No time for ring introductions. The Hoochie Daddy is here, and he's fired up. Whoa! He just laid out Death Threat, a threat no more, I would say. And Kris Brady's got a lot of answering to do in that ring.
Well, I'll tell you what. You know, Kris
Come on,
Brady.
brother, get control. We gotta start the match. Hey. You're gonna get a calm down. Wait, you gotta calm down. Let him start the match. Make it official. Make it work. What are you doing?
This is the next match on the rundown. It's a Hoochie Daddy versus Kris Brady, and you see Def Threat again helping out Brady. And you can see there, not only, look at the shirt he's wearing, Buzz, the t-shirt with his face photoshopped onto Hoochie Daddy's body from Hoochie's wedding. And you see he's wearing Hoochie's own wedding ring around that chain.
Well, I'll tell you what, Brian Zane, you know, I've seen a lot of behavior that I will condone, but once you get into dealing with a man's woman, you are treading on perilous ground. And right now, as much as I don't care for Hoochie Daddy, I don't care for his tactics, man, Kris Brady's biting off a lot tonight.
I don't know if Brady is being brave or stupid, but he's certainly making himself known to the Hoochie Daddy and his family. I mean, the way this family has been tormented by Brady the last couple of months over the wedding picture and the ring and everything. You see Reed, that's the Hoochie Mama, that's Hoochie Daddy's wife. And,
Well,
she's suffered so much. Look at that, she just took the ring back.
He's got the
Wait
ring
a minute,
back.
what the hell's Brady doing? He wouldn't dare. And now, oh my God in heaven!
Well, walk at your peril into those hallowed grounds.
Hoochie's got his ring back, and now he's using it as a weapon, right hand after right hand. He cannot stand any more of this.
This one's out of control. The emotions are just sky high right now. You want to talk about heat of the moment.
He's swinging at everything that moves. Oh my goodness. He just threw referee Bradley across the ring. And that's going to be a disqualification. Hoochie Daddy letting his emotions get way ahead of him. I mean, Hoochie's a man possessed. And wouldn't you be too, Buzz, if somebody did that to your loved one the way Kris Brady did that with Hoochie Daddy's wife?
Oh, look out.
And now what is Nathan Fox doing? Oh yeah, what a smart individual he is. And now Zeb St. One, what's he thinking? Oh my goodness!
He's just out of control, man.
Pow's
He's just
favorite.
out of control.
Pow's favorite people picker-upper lives up to his
You're
moniker.
winner by disqualification, Kris Brady.
Well, Brady kept the chain, but I believe Hoochie Daddy has his ring back at least. But boy, I don't think this is over by a long shot. Reed now trying to hold her man back. I don't think that she wants him to do something that he's going to regret.
You know, there are some lines that you don't cross, Brian Zane. I don't even condone that kind of behavior. These two have got to get at it in a way that this has to be settled once and for all. That's it.
Well, this has been a night of chaos. And the Hoochie Daddy and Kris Brady, they will meet again somewhere down the line, and we're going to have to figure something out with them.
I know the whole theme is like Miami Vice and the crazy 80s. I'm in a cocaine fever dream right now. Everything is just nonstop. I know you just did not cheer for cocaine. Like, come on now. It's like nonstop interference. I can't announce a match without somebody getting in my way. Marco Antonio yelling all the doggone time. Everybody calm down. I love you more. Patty, calm down. Everything's going to be okay. My shoes love you. And speaking of the shoes, even though he got dirty with Donatello, shout out to Jai Jewel, the Gator Man, for keeping your boy Drake in these pink alligators, these purple alligators, these green alligators. I bet y'all didn't even know there was real custom pink alligators. There are. And I get it from Jai Jewel, straight out of Merced, Louisiana. Once again, hold on. Call your attention to the 50-50 raffle. My friend Tay and my friend Ghost are over there selling tickets right now. 50-50 raffle, as well as new merch. If you want to win, you got to play. Make sure you guys stop by our merch table and make sure you get some 50-50 raffle tickets. I did it. I thought I wasn't going to make it. However, it's time to continue on with this match because our following contest is a tag team match and is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit and is sponsored by Oregon Pro Wrestling School. Introducing first,
having that nightmare that wrestlers have. Oh, okay.
Making his way to the ring from the 603. Hot shot, Spencer Scott.
Well, the hot shot likes to be fashionably late.
I'm going to interrupt you for a second. You said something earlier. All Spencer Scott did was dump some dead weight and save Perez back at Place Brawl. He didn't turn his back on anybody. He's on his own right now, proving to everybody why he was the only ace in the Flamin' Aces, and he's going to teach that lesson to Jaiden and Amira tonight.
And introducing his tag team opponent.
Close. How long will this man take to get through the curtain? That's the question, Buzz.
He'll take as long as he wants. He's one of the greatest athletes to ever grace a ring in the Pacific Northwest in the last 20 to 30 years.
There you go.
Making his way to the ring from the Red City. Ethan H.D.
Ethan H.D., a wrestler, an entrepreneur, a coach, a trainer, a mentor. Ethan H.D. has truly been there and done that in this business, and right now he hopes to partake a little bit of his wisdom to Spencer Scott. And Ethan H.D. called as a backup by Ricky Gibson to fill in. And I'll tell you what, if you're looking for somebody to fill in the shoes of Ricky Gibson, you go for a vet like Ethan H.D.
Shout out to Rockin' Ricky Gibson. I've known that guy for 25 years. What a great partner he picked for Spencer Scott. What a great coach. What a great man. What a great human.
And introducing their opponents.
It's going to be a long night at the office for both of these men because their opponents are two of the toughest and most tenacious individuals in all of POW.
Making her way to the ring from Portland, Oregon. Weighing in at 17 pounds uncrushable. She is a former POW Pro Wrestling champion. She is the Tower of Power. This is Amira.
You know, I can't really say a whole lot of things about Amira, you know, in the way of the fact that she's a great athlete, she's a former POW champion. I just wish she'd quit with that goody two-shoes raw rock crap she always comes out here with. It's disgusting.
And introducing her tag team partner.
Well, Amira, the former POW Pro Wrestling champion, the Tower of Power. She's got a lot to prove against Gibson et al. Certainly, she's known Zay Perez for a long time. She's a longtime friend of his, and it was rough for her to see Perez go out the way he did at the hands of Scott and Gibson. And now, she's got an ally in Jaiden.
Our tag team partner from the Rose City, where he is her savior, Jaiden, the unbelievable.
For one thing, Brian, I don't know why we're even talking about Zay Perez. He's yesterday in too. He's gone. He's out of here. Jaiden comes in here with that mask on and with that outfit on. He thinks he's the superhero of the Pacific Northwest. He's going to learn a lesson tonight. Yeah, he's been doing this for a long time. Yeah, he's a former champion here in POW Pro Wrestling. But you're talking about Ethan H.D. and Spencer Scott. Ricky Gibson's hand-picked tag team partner and Ricky Gibson's hand-picked team. This is going to be a great match.
That's absolutely true. We got four high-caliber athletes, all former champions in their own right. Jaiden, a former Wrestling with Regret YouTube champion, by the way. And of course, he and Amira have had some success as a tag team in other places. Hoping to find that same success here tonight in the heart of the powder keg right here in Eugene, Oregon for Heat of the Moment.
Well, that's not nice.
They're starting a Peathan chant,
That's
Buzz.
disgusting.
It was, of course, Amira last year who threw that cup of urine into Ethan HD's face, and I'm sure, you know, we were all reminded of it earlier.
I just think that's disgusting to remind Ethan HD about that.
I'm sure he thinks about it every day.
I'll see right there, the wrestling prowess of Ethan HD comes to the forefront.
Oh, he comes at you fast like an Azul angel. But Jaiden also quick on the draw. That headlock there cinched in.
I didn't know you knew Spanish.
Well, I am getting pretty strong on my German right now, I will say. Look at the collision here. It's a sizing up process. Jaiden and Ethan know each other very well, but I believe in terms of wins and losses, it's pretty neck and neck. Here we go. Nice evasive maneuver by Ethan. And look at that. Hey, how's that for a pose?
Well, Ethan HD just sizing him up, just waiting for Jaiden to make a mistake.
Look at this. Kip up. I tell you, remember what I said a minute ago, how well they know each other? That's another example of it, Buzz.
Well, I think just like an offense that has the ball last in a game is going to win it, I think the wrestler who makes the first mistake, that might be it right there.
That might have been a mistake. Ethan should have tagged in Spencer, who tags himself in, and now he's getting it from Jaiden.
Well, there you go. Nice headlock by Spencer.
Oh, look at it. Nice catch. These are two individuals who know each other pretty well. They were a part of a unit together as the Super Aces. So you know this has got to be eating Jaiden up inside for him to have to fight Spencer Scott the way he's been. But look at that. I don't think he's too heartbroken about it now.
Well, right now, Jaiden has the advantage. He's had a little bit of an advantage in quickness, but Spencer Scott, he's very aware in that ring.
Spencer Scott very agile in his own right, but he just got pancaked by Amira. Takes it again. Big back elbow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at that. Flurry of tandem offense by Jaiden and Amira. Cover here by the Tower of Power. Only a count of 2.
Well, Spencer Scott can't bide his time much longer as long as Amira and Jaiden have this kind of offense coming at him. There you go. Amira with a nice forearm. And there's the Miracle round is what she calls that.
That's right, that trademark do-si-do arm drag that she does so well. And here she, tried to go for it again, but Ethan had it scouted.
Look at the quickness by Ethan HD.
That's right, hard to slow him down even after 20 years.
Whoa.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Spencer doing a good job catching his own
Look
partner.
out.
Look out! Well, I don't know if Ethan that was good self-preservation by Ethan to avoid the dive and then come back on the rebound with that scintillating drop kick.
Well, I'll tell you what, everybody's leaving it out on the table tonight, Zane, because they know what a win here can mean and also what's at stake, what's gone on, the bad blood that's been boiling between these 4 individuals, especially Jaiden, Amira, and Spencer Scott in the absence of Ricky Gibson.
Look at this hanging vertical suplex, the strength on display from Ethan HD.
Ethan HD keeps himself in tremendous shape for as long as he's been wrestling. He is a phenomenal athlete.
Absolutely. Ethan, he traveled to India to teach students how to wrestle there. Spencer Scott Scott trying to blaze his own trail, as is Amira, who last year she herself traveled to Japan, and she certainly learned a lot there, and she certainly learned how to tough it up. And you see that on display. You might see it here too. Count of 2 and a kick out.
Nice fisherman's buster right there by Spencer Scott. Tag made to Ethan HD. Now here's the teamwork. That's so important right now. Oh, look out.
Goodness, well, quick mistake there. Ethan quick to correct it and turn right around at Amira. Didn't slow them down too much, but you have to believe that's not going to do well for their tag team chemistry and cohesion, Buzz.
Well, there was a little bit of tension in the interview earlier, and so it seems to be spilling out right here. I thought maybe they'd get a handle on it, but it looks like there's still some of that simmering below the surface. And that could spell a disaster if they don't get it taken care of.
Amira trying to fight, being bent backwards over the knee of HD as she manages to escape, but look, Buzz, she's in the wrong part of town.
Exactly, and that's where Ethan HD and Spencer Scott need to keep her.
Ethan HD's so good, he hasn't even had to upgrade to 4K. Look at this now, Scott, the ever-aggressive one, trying to stomp the life out of Amira there in the corner.
Taking advantage of the 5 count. Obviously needing to show Bradley something. Well, they're Jaiden in the ring illegally.
And now,
of course, Bradley's got to get him out.
That misdirection was all it took for Scott and Ethan to get some more cohesion going.
Well, it looks like they might have solved their problems now. Look at Amira, look at the look on her face. She's in a lot of pain.
And all caps, moonsault connects beautifully, and only a count of 2.
Well, I'll give Amira this. She's got a lot of intestinal fortitude. I'll give her that. I'm not taking that away from her. She's got to get the tag, though.
What has Ethan got in mind here? Oh, Amira now, she's got to fight like hell to get out of this situation. Her partner, Jaiden, is on the opposite end of the ring, and look at this. Scott now, whoa! I was gonna say, it's easy to grab someone's hair when you don't have any. Oh, no! Oh, boy.
Hey, that's a low blow, ref.
I think it'll be allowed, and in comes Jaiden, the unbelievable huge kick. Starting things off, knocking Spencer around his keister. And Jaiden continues the assault. Superman punch to Ethan HD, follows up with the windup and the pitch.
Here comes Spencer Scott.
Spencer using these two men against each other.
Oh boy.
Look at this, into the sunset flip. The one-man wrecking crew is Jaiden.
Well, Jaiden's taking care of business right now. In the middle of the ring, look out.
Jaiden, they can't let up now. Here you go. Slingshot over the top rope, sending both HD and Scott crumbling to the ground.
Well, as much as I hate to say this, Jaiden's got to get one man in the ring and finish him off if he wants to win it, which I would absolutely hate to see, by the way.
Here we go, frog splash! Maybe he's listening to you, Buzz.
I don't think he got all of it.
Scott with the last second save. That could have been it right there. And now you see here, Scott, who is not the legal man, by the way, getting a few extra shots in.
Well, now he's the legal man. They've got to go grab Jaiden and bring him over to his corner. Amira's getting in the ring illegally. What is she doing?
There you go. Turnabout appears to be fair play.
What is Bradley doing in there?
He's just standing there as Amira continues to outsmart and outmaneuver Scott with that brainbuster.
She's not even the legal person in the ring.
You are correct, but Bradley's letting it go, and Ethan HD seems to have leveled the playing field.
Get Amira out of the ring where she belongs.
Check out the agility of POW's favorite superhero, but look out! Scott with some quickness of his own with the springboard, handspring I should say, into the clothesline. Pearl River plunge, that's gonna do it, but now Amira makes the save.
And Amira's in illegally again. She barely made the save there. She's got Spencer Scott. She's not legal in the ring.
No.
I guess it really doesn't matter now. Bradley's just kind of standing there, just.
Well, Bradley lets a lot of things go, I'm not going to lie. As Jaiden's still out in the ring and Amira continuing to trade shot for shot with Spencer here.
Well, I'd like to have Bradley for a trial judge.
Here we go now. Jaiden goes for that wind up and pitch again, and now swinging for the fences with Ethan HD.
Well, now you got all four of them in there. I don't even know who's legal,
well, if it even matters. This thing has suffered from legal person syndrome for the last minute or so. I don't know what Brad Lee's even doing anymore. Oh! Now what's Ethan got planned here?
Wait a minute, what's Spencer doing?
Well, Ethan had a free shot, and now these two can't even agree on who's gonna put the kill shot in. Oh, brother.
Well, they got to figure it out now before
something like that happens. That's what happens when you don't get a good strategy, and that could cost them big time.
I cannot believe they're going to let their egos get in the way of a win here.
Check out that innovation by Ultra Power. Amira winding up, spinning, back elbow, followed up with a shot by Jaiden.
This is ridiculous. There's no rules here. They're just throwing everything out. Who cares? Who's in the ring? Who's not in the ring? There's Ethan HD coming back, trying to save it. Jaiden's on the top rope.
You got to stay in it. You got to fight back at any chance. Amira with a cannonball. Jaiden with a swanton. And that's it. Jaiden with the pin and the win. That's a big win. Big win for Ultra Power. You know that meant a lot to them. After the last couple of months of hell that Spencer Scott and Ricky Gibson have levied against them. But therein lies the rub, Buzz. Ricky Gibson, you know he's watching this, and you know that he's next on the docket for Jaiden and Amira.
Well, all I can say is Ethan HD was given the opportunity to come in and help Spencer Scott, and I don't know what happened. But they've got to figure something out.
Don't go anywhere, folks. We have intermission, and then after that, we are going to get an update on the YouTube champion, Matt Brannigan, his health, his vision. We are going to get the tag team championship match, and then Randy Myers defends against Levi Shapiro. Folks, we're going to go to intermission. Don't go anywhere. Heat of the moment continues.
Powder Keg, are you ready for your main event of the evening?
Well, I can only hope that this
Good,
some sort of
because
retribution
the
happens
following
here.
contest is a steel cage match and is for the POW Pro Wrestling Championship. Now, because the Sicarios won our match earlier with the stipulation, they will be the keepers of the key in this match. Scheduled for one fall. Just let it play, because it's gonna take them 20 minutes to get out here, sorry. With the 60-minute time limit, and is sponsored by Weird Wellness. Introducing first, the keeper of the key.
Keeper of the key
And
and
your
the champion.
Reigning and defending for the last 491 days, representing the dynasty your POW champion, Charly Avell.
It was on March 15th, 2025.
Accompanied by the keeper of the key, Sobelaro.
That's right, 25, Bulldog, when Charly Avell defeated Amira right here in this building to become the POW champion. And ever since then, he has beaten everyone who has come in his way. I'm talking about Drexel, Kris Brady, Frankie Dove, Matt Brannigan, Gunnar Thorson, Kid Bandit, the Devil Drexel, Zay Perez, and yes, even tonight's challenger in Randy Myers. But Bulldog, you know as well as I do that many of those have come at the help of Los Sicarios for the Dynasty. And now, in theory, Bulldog, there is nowhere for Charly Avell to go, as his 491-day reign may come to a startling end.
My concern is what we call the keeper of the key, and that is Los Sicarios that are the keeper of the key, which means they control the door. That's a big thing.
Charly Avell calls himself pretty, but as long and illustrious as this championship reign has been, I think it's been anything but the way that he has gone about conducting himself, winning his matches. Of course, last month he even put his hands on our friend, our guest, Ash the Vibe Raider, tried to put her in the DBT of all things. But folks, he's gonna probably, he could very well come to collect tonight, and by that I mean it could be time for Charly to pay up at the behest of the weirdo hero.
I don't want to say badly, but if you've got a guy with the keeper of the key being Los Sicarios, that makes the odds that much worse for Randy Myers. Much worse. Because now, as the keeper of the key, where can Randy go? Where can he go?
Introducing the challenger.
But the real question is, if Randy gets on a roll, where can Charly go?
Well, I agree.
Weighing in at 192 from Kalamazoo, he is your weirdo hero.
My concern is this, though.
He is your hunk.
And
he's your imaginary friend. Imaginary friend. And he is the #1 contender to the POW Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, Ravenous Randy Myers.
Bulldog, sometimes you just gotta lay out and let King Naja do his thing, but you know, Randy Myers, he's looking like quite a happy clown tonight. And speaking of that witch, that's just a little nutty. Well, you talk about nutty, let's talk about how he got here, Bulldog. Randy Myers, he had an opportunity at Base Brawl 5. Los Sicarios cost him. Then it was last month, the Devil's Playground match, where Myers and the Bridge City Berserkers beat the Dynasty. In fact, it was Myers who pinned the champion in the end. And it was Myers who called his shot and said, tonight, big boy, we're gonna dance in the cage.
But I don't think he envisioned that Los Sicarios would be in possession of the key. That makes it very tough for him to get out that door.
It certainly does. I mean, the cage alone is a challenge in and of itself. Charly Avell, I don't want to take much away from him because he is a skilled and accomplished wrestler. He is a challenge in and of itself. But now by virtue of Sobelaro as the keeper of the key, I mean, the ick factor, so to speak, is just magnified for Randy Myers.
If I'm Randy Myers right now, I'm gonna keep my eyes out both on Charly Avell and Los Sicarios, because where there's one, there's another one.
There's no easy way out. There's no shortcuts home. But giving in, it can't be wrong if it's violence. And that's where we are here, because there is no easy way out for either individual for the POW championship.
As they're getting ready to put that chain around the door to make sure that it is locked.
That's what it's all about, the POW championship. And the match begins, and Charly Avell trying to make a run for it. Pinfall and escape rules, and we saw how the Alpha Sigma squad won the previous matchup. But I don't think Randy Myers, oh! I was about to say I don't think he was going to let him go, but that might have been a trap.
Well, I
should correct myself. Of course, there's no escape. We have keeper of the key.
Yes.
Making sure the door is officially locked. And then Silvaro will be granted the key. But you can see here that cheap shot by Avell.
There's the key being presented right now.
Immediately putting Avell in a huge position of power as this POW title defense begins.
Oh.
And here we go. Now, Bulldog, I know you've been in a steel cage match a few times in your wrestling career. In your opinion, what's the better strategy? Do you just go in for the kill and go offense, or do you try and play more conservative and wait for mistakes?
It really depends on the opponent. In this case, Charly Avell is one of those sorts of guys who will last a long period of time, and he could also go a short period of time, and you don't know what you're going to get with him. You know, if I'm Randy Myers right now, I'm using every bit of strategy I can on Charly Avell, but I've also got to keep my eyes out for Los Sicarios as well.
Oh. I talked earlier about the war of attrition match last year. That was the last cage match that Charly Avell has been in, and that was a loss. So it is possible to defeat Charly Avell despite his record reign as POW champion.
Well, it is possible, but the question was Los Sicarios holding the key? I don't think so. And that, I think, you know, as much as we want to say that's not a non-factor, I think it's a huge factor.
Well, I think that just having Silvaro in his corner, being able to shout instruction and support, that alone is going to be a huge boon for Avell that Randy Myers simply doesn't have. Well, look at this slingshot, and he goes face first into the cage, and you can see Bulldog, the blood is already pouring down his face.
He's in trouble. Randy Myers is in serious trouble.
Things are already looking dire for the weirdo hero. But I mean, this man has been through it all. He has been through the ringer. He's been in this business for a quarter of a century. If anybody can withstand this, it's Randy Myers.
Well, the question will be whether or not he can. Oh no, Charly Avell though.
No! This is a man who has gone, you know, he's gone under the learning tree of Roddy Piper, a master mentalist and manipulator.
Yes.
A world-class scrapper. If anybody knows how to get out of a scrap, it's Randy.
Well, he's going to need to use that and then some, as Randy does go behind right now. On the
this.
bell, off the ropes, look out, roll up.
O'Connor roll, I think, well, I think for a moment Charly might have kissed the cage, but Randy certainly got the worst of that one.
He did indeed. Randy's trying hard right now to get his bearings. He needs to have his bearings right now.
Oh, look at that.
Because they got Charly Avell
driving the boot right in the corner of it, right into the Adam's apple, the throat of Myers. And folks, we still await some kind of update on the YouTube champion, Matt Brannigan. I'm hearing word he might have damaged cornea, but I'm not sure. I'm not a doctor. This is just what I'm hearing, second, third hand through my headsets right now.
And the thing is that they're going to have to run multitude of tests to make absolutely sure. It's not like something you can see, like a skin or something like that. It's the sight that's really tough to see what's going on with you and your feelings on that as well.
No, he's still, that's not, we understand he's not regained his vision fully, but we will keep you updated on the condition of the champ.
As we can. Right now, Charly Avell working over Randy Myers, who currently, big boot to the midsection in the back. And down on Randy Myers he goes.
Here we go.
No.
Avell trying to keep this streak alive, trying to keep this record going.
Charly can't believe he didn't get a 3 count out of that. And meanwhile, right now, we got Sumavara, who's out there wandering around ringside with the key in hand.
That's not menacing at all. I mean, if Charly Avell can survive this defense, if he can make it out of here in one piece with the championship, then he only has about 50 days to go. Hang on, cover here. Little under 50 days to go from breaking Funny Bone's all-time record for combined number of days as POW champion. Funny Bone has done that in 3 reigns. But Charly Avell, he could be on the precipice of doing it in 1, and that is very impressive.
That is absolutely impressive. Right now, Avell is sizing him up, throws a boot there in the midsection of Randy Myers, lines up, right in the back of the head goes those shots. He's just picking him apart is what he's doing.
This is an angle of Avell's we've not seen before, and I don't think,
Stop.
What is this?
You need to choke me harder.
Well, I mean, he's asking for it, Bulldog.
What? He's pulling a Drexel right now.
This is, I don't know, this is a winning strat. Look at this! Look at this! Are you kidding me?
He's ready with the key.
He used that key and he got it right in his eye. I cannot believe the depravity of Sumavara to use that key as a weapon.
The asterisks keep mounting right now for Charly Avell.
I mean, he's swimming in asterisk seas. I don't even know how to say it.
I don't know how to say it either, but yes, you're right. Charly Avell right now is just a despicable human being.
This has been a night that has truly been defined by chaos. Drexel got cover here. Charly Avell could have it. No.
Hooks the leg, but only gets a 2 count out of it.
We saw Drexel get his bell rung. He became a non-factor when
Roll
Los
up, here we
Sicarios
go.
won.
Randy Myers almost got a surprise there, but needs a boot because of it.
We saw what happened earlier with Los Sicarios assaulting Stephen Bradley. Absolutely classless.
No, absolutely no friends at all, Los Sicarios and the Dynasty.
Matt Brannigan, having been blinded.
You know, I can only hope that he's been able to get through it. I just don't know what to expect of him.
And then, of course, God, for Chris Brady to steal the Hoochie Daddy's wedding ring right in front of his wife, his new wife, Reed, and that's beyond the pale.
You know, there's going to be a reckoning. A day of reckoning is what has to happen.
I mean, it could be Randy Myers' reckoning right here as the sleeper continues to be locked in, and referee Fidel Martinez is issuing the hand drops.
Oh, that's 2 now.
This could
One
be
more
it.
could be it. Oh, he's out. He's still going. He's
Myers
still going.
Still in this thing, even though his makeup has now been washed away by the blood on his face. But look at that. You'd see him going out again, perhaps. He could be out on his feet.
He's definitely on Dream Street right now. Oh!
Defiant to the last is the Ravenous one, who counters with a back suplex. And that's going to give Myers some breathing room.
As Avell came down the back of his head, it's quite possible that he could have knocked himself silly on that too. So now Randy Myers looking for an opportunity to get back into this match because he's fallen far behind thus far.
Randy Myers is thriving on this. He is feeding off the energy of the powder keg, but that might snuff it out. Jawbreaker by the champion. And boy, Avell, you can see he is feeling the effects of this cage. One. No. Boy, and you know what? He may not be bleeding, but you know his body is racked in pain. just the same.
He just was grabbing at his buttock right there. He landed badly on that.
Oh, look at this. Going for the cross arm breaker. If he can break that grip of Avell's, the arm is his, and so could be the championship.
Oh my goodness, come on now. I know I'm supposed to be unbiased, but still.
I mean, Charly Avell has rubbed everyone here at POW the wrong way. I don't blame you, Bulldog, for showing a little bias here.
Oh, he's trying to stretch that fingers.
Turning into a cover is Avell, but look at that. Fights out of it and gets the arm bar. He gets it free. The arm is in possession.
And he's got Avell away from the ropes right now.
My goodness, this could be it. Avell could tap out and this could be over. Wait a minute though. He's pulling him back up. That's impressive strength impressive upper body strength by Avell.
Well, look at the body on him and strength he's got definitely in the upper body. Those arms are big for a reason.
That's what the bicep curls in the gym, that's what they're for.
That's it, he's proving it right now.
And now, Avell.
Big shot there.
These two gladiators, I mean, this is as literal as it gets, folks. These gladiators in the arena.
They are trading blows right now. Randy, though, with several of these in a row. Oh, wasted a little time there as Avell was able to hit the knee lift right to the midsection.
Oh, looks like Avell's got some evil intentions here with a neck breaker. I thought at first he was going to try and run him face first into the wall again. Cover here, could have him. No.
You know, Avell, though, even though he looks a little bit worse for wear right now, is definitely keeping his cool in this matchup. Although he got a little bit on Fidel Martinez just now, he's getting a little frustrated for sure.
The frustration is palpable on the face of the POW champion, but you can see here trying to shut out the fans, trying to ignore their chants. And if he hits Randy with the DBT, it's over.
Tries to right in the...
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome and round of applause for Darling Darley Durkin.
Powder Keg, I hope you had it.
Oh, stop, you're gonna make her cry. No, keep going, do it again, do it louder, do it louder, do it again.
Folks, in case you're just joining us, this is POW Pro Wrestling, Heat of the Moment. And we are just about to get underway with our second half.
Powder Keg, thank you so much. I love you. Powder Keg, I hope you had a wonderful intermission. We have a very important update and segment coming at you right now. This segment is being sponsored by No Cell Entertainment. I know that you have all been on the edge of your seats waiting for an update on the Wrestling with Regret YouTube champion, Matt Brannigan. At last month's show, No Easy Way Out, Brannigan faced Wade Hess for the title. And Wade Hess was unable to keep it up and get the win over Matt Brannigan. And he resorted to Hess Moonshine to the face, resulting in a disqualification of Hess and the unfortunate blinding of Matt Brannigan. And here tonight to give an update directly from himself is your YouTube champion, Matt Brannigan.
Well, folks, it was last month at No Easy Way Out. A terrible sight to see Brannigan being blinded by the moonshine. This is his first appearance at POW. And you can see him here with how brave.
He's not tipsy. He's not buzzed.
No, he's here.
He's not even drunk. He's blind. And he is your Wrestling with Regret YouTube champion, Matt Brannigan.
Well, Buzz, I think Matt Brannigan brings a whole new meaning to the term blind drunk.
Look at this idiot. He's coming out here. He's swine. Well, that's what you get. He tried to steal the moonshine from Wade Hess, and that's what you get. He got it straight in the face, and God only knows what Wade Hess has in that thing.
I got look at him, Buzz. He's got his trunks on backwards. The MV is supposed to go on the other side, and oh no.
This is pathetic.
Matt Brannigan, Matt, the ring is over here. Matt, follow my voice. Matt, follow my voice.
No, that's not a good idea. The speakers are over here. You're gonna no, Dolly. Well, needless to know, that's not the no. That's the stage.
Matt, the ring is over here.
Well, it was again. It was a scary sight. You can see here, Brannigan. He seems to be having a hard. You know, it does take a while to get used to the cane. It's a whole other skill you have to learn.
Keep that cane away from me.
He needs to learn to keep it under his waist, first of all. That's the first thing.
Oh my God, this.
We don't know the extent or how long his reduced eyesight will.
Follow my voice.
I can
follow my
smell,
voice.
but
You're getting warmer. Matt, you're getting warmer.
I think what he needs,
he
needs the seeing eye dog.
Matt, pull. Warmer.
I think he needs 12 steps and a sponsor myself. Look at this idiot.
Matt, you're doing great.
It's the only thing in here that feels like a ring, Matt. You're there.
I don't think you could find a blind dog dumb enough to beat this guy.
He was right there. So brave.
Give it up for your Wrestling with Regret YouTube champion, Matt Brannigan.
You know, I can't remember the last time we made it this far into his song.
Matt, you're almost there.
Well, he's a disgrace as the champion. He needs help. He needs professional help.
Well, yes, he needs a seeing eye dog. Okay. The belt's in the ring. He's made it that far.
You're doing great, Matt.
I think he needs to hire Benny Ford as his manager. Of course, these degenerate drunks in his crowd.
I'm kind of surprised his shoes are matching.
Well, even a blind squirrel finds a nut.
Oh, he was able to find his proverbial nut. He was able to find his beverage. Oh, no.
Party foul.
Well, you know, a sighted Matt Brannigan would not have that problem. Oh, my God, his underwear, you can see.
Matt, thank you so much for joining us tonight to give us an update on the status of your sight and your health. It's right in front of me here.
Oh, dear God. Oh, God, please.
Please don't hit the disco ball. Or the light.
Matt, I'm right.
Or Dolly.
Hi, Matt, I'm right here. Matt Brannigan, everyone. Matt, welcome back to the Powder Keg. Please give us an update.
Where's the mic?
It's the round part, Matt. Moron.
Well, when you lose your sight, like I said, it takes some
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Matt, can you please give the Powder Keg an update on your health and the status of your sight?
Yeah, I'm still blind.
Yeah, no kidding, you idiot.
And Matt, that's our time. We're out of time.
Oh, now it's about to pick up.
Well, this is just a sight for sore eyes, pardon the expression, but the last thing we need right now is the Hess clan. After everything they did to the well-being of the YouTube champion, they've got a lot of nerve coming out here. You see that jar in his hand, Buzz Anderson, that jar of the detestable family moonshine, which is the reason that Brannigan can't see right now.
Oh, on the other hand, I think this is great. I think the one person that can probably help Matt Brannigan the most is Wade Hess. And look at Dom up there. I think Matt's just going to need a little bit of help back to the dressing room. And the Hess clan is nice enough and kind enough to come out here to help a man who is obviously at a disadvantage. They're obviously...
Now, I don't know who you think you're fooling, Matthew, but I think everybody here knows you're just playing blind, boy. You're using this as an excuse to duck me for wrestling me for that YouTube championship, and you know it, boy. You look me in the eye when I'm talking to you, son. You're blind, and I can prove you're blind. Hey, I guess you really didn't see that coming, did you? I gotta say, I must apologize. I mean, I'm really blindsided by this.
That's not funny.
That's hilarious.
Matthew, it's great for you to come out here and really come out here to see me. I'll tell you. I'll tell you what, Matthew. Hey. Hey, come here, Toots. Why don't you do something worth a shit for once? Why don't you walk Matthew Brannigan over there to Buzz Anderson, a real commentator.
Thank you.
So that way Matthew can hear all about how I'm about to whoop these boys' ass.
Hey now.
I'm just giving you a little bit of encouragement.
Well, I tell you what, Dolly Durkin already has it hard enough around here, having to deal with reprobates like the Hess clan.
Validate the following contest is a tag team match and is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit and sponsored by Replay Tour. Already in the ring from Summit County, Ohio. The second coming, Dom Hess, and your moms, your aunties, your grandmothers, your nieces, and your baby sister's favorite cowboy, Wade by God Hess, the Hess clan. And their opponents in a combined weight of 360 pounds.
Who's
from
there?
Murder City, Detroit, the homicidal artist Drexel, and his illegitimate son from north of the wall, the wildling Gunner Thorson. They are the Bridge City Berserkers.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a first here at POW Pro Wrestling. I believe this probably for all of wrestling. I think we are going to be joined for some blind commentary by the Wrestling with Regret YouTube champion, Matt Brannigan. Matt, it's good to see you here.
Brian, let me feel your face so I can see you.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
yep, that's
me. You're beautiful.
Yeah,
that's me, all right.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, yeah, that's Brian, all right.
Yeah, this is
great. Let me,
this is great.
come here, let me
Anderson.
Bulldog.
Don't.
Bulldog, what happened to you?
It's not Bulldog, it's Buzz Anderson.
Oh, well, that explains the face.
Idiot. Bulldog Bob Brown, he's becoming a married man this weekend. Mazel tov to Bulldog. And,
Mazel tov to Bulldog.
Yeah, that guy's on a plane going to Las Vegas to play cribbage with some old guys. Meanwhile, I can smell you from here, Brannigan.
Hey, my sense of smell is pretty strong too now that I am blind. My other senses have become stronger.
Well,
I'm actually going to use my sense of smell to call this match.
Okay, well then what?
Right now we got Drexel in there doing a swanton bomb.
No, that is absolutely not what's happening. You
That
degenerate
is
moron.
wild. Wait, what is happening?
Well, I'll tell you what's happening. It's Gunner Thorson trading strikes with Dom Hess, the wild one of the Hess clan. And right now, he is getting rocked around. Looking at Gunner go. He's in tremendous shape.
I hear a lot of movement.
Yep, that's a basement drop kick into the corner by Gunner Thorson as he tags in. Now Drexel's in.
Yeah, okay,
you know
so here comes that swanton bomb.
There's no swanton going on, you moron.
Well, what am I smelling then?
You smelling your own breath. Probably the remnants of that moonshine you tried to steal from Wade Hess last month.
Yeah, it's still coming out of my pores. I didn't even drink it. It just went in my eyeballs. My rods and cones are soaked.
You were covered in it. The face full of it. It stank up the entire building for hours.
Oh, yeah.
And Lord knows what damage it's done to your eyes. And I know that, you know, you're still working to regain your vision, and you've been waiting for that to happen.
It's a process. You know, the healthcare is in this country. I've been trying to see the right doctors. It's just it's a whole ordeal.
Well, that's your problem. You've been trying to see.
Yeah, you know what?
Hey, blind jokes, Brian. Come on.
You know what? Wade Hess made a good point in that ring. You know, I bet you can see, Brannigan. I bet you're Fugazian, all of us here. I bet you can see exactly what's going on in the ring, and you're lying to all of us.
Oh, well, Drexel just gave a purple nurple and said that was for you, Matt.
Hey, is he still doing it?
Yes.
That's my guy. He's probably still doing it, right?
At this moment, yes.
Hey, see, I think I'm getting the hang of it. I think I can hear, I can smell, I can even taste it in the air.
You know, we got this. You know, this POW Pro Wrestling has been a land of firsts, so I think there might be something to this.
Yeah, I think it's a great thing, this blind commentary, and I must say, I think I'm doing a great job.
Oh my goodness, Drexel is doing a heck of a job on the teat of Wade Hess with that bite. I know that's not legal.
You bit him?
No, it's not legal. You're not supposed to eat your opponent in the ring. Cannibalism is a crime.
Oh, Wade Hess breaking on through. That gave him a Red Rover. That was not enough to take him down. Double drop toe hold, though, does succeed. Tell you what, Matt, I got to ask you, what's going through your mind now? What are you thinking about Wade Hess at this moment? Hang on, cover by Matty Medina, count of one.
Is it over?
No, it's not. It's count of one.
One? How many does it take? 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not close at all.
But what are your thoughts on Wade Hess after what he did to you, throwing the moonshine in your eyes?
Honestly, pardon my French, but I think he's a real jerk. And then he comes out here and he makes fun of me. It's not enough that he blinded me now. He's got to make fun of me. And I told you my other senses are stronger now. I'm more sensitive than ever to being made fun of. And it just really hurts my feelings.
Yeah, the only thing that you don't have more of is brain cells.
Hey, come on. I'm doing my best.
Well, right now, Matty Medina doing her best as...
That's right.
Maddie's out there?
Yes, that is referee Matty Medina.
Oh.
And Wade Hess has got Gunner up in a suplex. He's going to smash him right down to the canvas.
Cover here. You see,
good job, Gunner.
Give credit to Gunner. He was trying to fight out of that suplex, but it wasn't enough.
Wait, he got suplexed? I thought he did a swanton bomb.
Tag made. In comes Dom Hess now. You know, with you here, Matt, it does make you realize the importance of good commentary, you know, for the viewing impaired.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I'm adding a really good perspective to the viewing impaired by calling every swanton bomb. And
yeah, you can't even see anything allegedly, Brannigan.
Rough collision there, sending Dom hurtling to the outside.
You got to watch out for that Dom guy. He's a squirrely little freak. He's tenacious. He's a wild one.
There we go, Gunner revving up. Got to look out. Oh! Gunner almost going for a suicide dive, but Wade cutting him off at the pass. And right now, Thorson's a sitting duck.
There's a duck in there?
Gunner definitely didn't see that coming, Brannigan. I think he took some lessons from you.
Someone get the duck out of there. I hope he's okay.
There's no ducks in the ring, Brannigan.
I heard there was a duck sitting there.
Well, we're at the home of the Oregon Ducks here in Eugene, Oregon.
The king of the Segway, man. Ryan, you're the best.
Thank you. We are joined here. Hang on just a minute. Cover here by Dom and kick out at 2 by Gunner. We are joined by the Wrestling with Regret YouTube champion, Matt Brannigan, who is literally flying blind here. He has no idea what he is seeing.
I'm flying? Oh, the blind part. Sorry.
Here we go now.
I'm not good with literal things. I'm sorry, I got a little mixed up.
Well, that's
you're not good with figurative things either.
That's true too.
Oh, cover here by Dom. I say your sense of literalism needs to be some fine-tuned, I would say. That will strengthen over time.
Is that what the doctor said?
You tell me.
Yeah, speaking of doctors, I think you should see one.
Hey, I heard that. That was a C joke, and I don't appreciate it. But the goal is, yes, obviously, to get to a doctor. I thought I saw a doctor the other day. Turns out I was in a Kmart. Didn't even know those were still around.
Wow. Well, I think the next time somebody suggests rehab, you should probably say yes, yes, yes.
Rehab helps with blindness?
I mean, you'd be amazed what kind of crunches you could do for your eyes. As Gunner now finds himself in a world of trouble here. He is caught in the wrong corner.
Yeah, and meanwhile, there's a match going on in the ring, and right now the Hess clan is dominating Gunnar Thorson. Wade Hess doing whatever he wants to Thorson in the ring right there.
Fans chanting "kissing cousins," which I don't even think makes sense because Wade and Dom are father and son.
Yeah, they're kissing father and son.
What do you think we are, Tillamook? Newburgh, McMinnville?
Thorson now is in a bad way. He is struggling to get into that corner as Drexel is really fighting for a chance to get in there.
Wade Hess has him wrapped up tight right now.
Thorson fighting for his life here as he's getting all the wind taken out of his sails by Wade Hess.
Wade's got that chin lock in there, but Gunner's getting up into a vertical base.
Well, Wade does not seem at all apologetic for what he did to you, Brannigan, throwing the moonshine in your eyes.
That was some strong moonshine. That thing's like 200 years old. They've been brewing that in an old tub in Ohio.
Dom using the shirt now to choke Gunner. Well, I guess there's one thing we did learn, Matt, and there's one drink that you cannot take.
Well, I mean, you're not supposed to drink through your eyes, Brian. I learned that the hard way. Like I said, my rods and my cones, they're all out of whack. Don't get me started on my cornea.
And now Dom,
don't get me started.
Seems to be just getting started right now, building some momentum.
What's happening?
I'm not sure what his plan is. Coming off the top rope is Dom. Thorson catches him, hits him with a suplex.
It sounds good. The crowd is happy.
The powder keg definitely coming alive here, wanting to will Gunner on as the Bridge City Berserkers hope to pick up a huge win against these former tag team champions in the Hess clan. In comes Drexel, trying to lay out Hess, but Wade is not budging. Oh, he might
come
move for
on,
that.
Ref!
What's happening?
Testicular claw,
do that.
A what?
That's a testicular claw.
Testicular claw.
Your hearing's still good.
Wow.
Here we go now, covered by Drexel. Could have him, two, no.
I wish I could have saw that. Wish you could see a lot of things.
Well, Maddie Medina's having a hard time seeing what's right in front of her, I'll tell you that right now.
Drexel going for it all here, but he whiffs it, gets tumbled over to the outside, and he follows up, though, taking the fight to Hess. And right now, boy, this is getting real close to us.
Uh-oh, look
I
out.
don't like this
What's
at
happening?
all.
Look out.
Matt, they are fighting
Hazard
very close to
pay.
us right now. Oh my gosh.
Oh God.
They are right in front of our table, Matt.
Where?
They're right in front of the announce table. They're feet away
Where's
from
the
us.
front?
Right, you're in the back.
Not the phone, not
Guys,
the
guys,
phone.
come on, look out. Come on, man. Oh no. Oh God. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Oh boy.
Good.
Oh, this is broken out.
Get it. Yeah, Drexel, stay on him, Drexel.
No, that's not
Stay
what's
on him,
happening.
Drexel.
Oh, good. Look out. Look out, Matt. You gotta go. You gotta go.
Why?
Oh, Wade's
Why?
right here.
He's got Brannigan.
Oh no. No.
Oh no.
No. Wait, come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? He's blind. He's blind, Wade. Put him down.
Got him.
What are
He's
you
got
doing?
Brannigan.
Oh my God.
He's the one that wanted to be out here.
He just grabbed a blind man and he's thrown him into the ring. He's defenseless, Buzz.
Yeah, it's not Wade Hess's fault that the blind man decided to come out and do commentary like an idiot.
This is bad. This is bad news for Matt Brannigan. Oh no, Matty Medina just got thrown down. What the hell has got in the Wade Hess's head? This is absolutely insane. This is ridiculous. Matt Brannigan is totally.
For putting their hands on referee Matty Medina, the Hess clan have
Oh,
been
no.
disqualified. The winners of the match, the Bridge City Berserkers.
Well, that's the least of Matt Brannigan's worries right now. He's defenseless as the Hess clan standing over him.
He should have stayed at home, nursing his so-called injuries.
Oh no, look out! The Hesses, meeting of the minds here. And now look at this. Drexel's using Brannigan as a weapon. I don't even think he's aware of what's going on.
This is insane.
The battering ram, a blind battering ram, and now Drexel keeping him there for safe storage. This match is
Brannigan doing?
This match is officially over. Matt Brannigan, I don't know where he thinks he is right now or what he's doing.
He's lost it. If he ever had it to begin with, this is insane.
I mean, this is the damnedest thing we've encountered so far tonight. Hopefully everything here is still in working condition. We got a bit of a spill here.
I paid $300 for this Chromebook. It better not be broken.
Oh my goodness.
Wade Hess, it's not enough. Patty? Oh, that's Wade. Thank you. As I was saying, Wade Hess, it's not enough that you blinded me, but you're gonna hit me. You're gonna hit a blind guy with glasses. You know what, Wade? They say an eye for an eye makes the whole world go blind, and I think that sounds pretty good. I don't need vision to kick your ass. I challenge you to a blindfold match. What do you say, Wade?
That's a bold challenge. I don't even know if he's able to do it, but a blindfold would be a level playing field.
Don't do it, Wade. Don't do it.
I'll tell you what, you blind rabbit. You put that YouTube championship on the line, and you got yourself a blindfold match, boy.
All right. Well, I think we can make that match official. That sounds like next month at Altered Egos, we're going to have ourselves a blindfold match for the Wrestling with Regret YouTube Championship, Buzz. I mean,
I'm a little speechless right now. My Chromebook, I don't know what the condition of it is. Brannigan is a lunatic. Wade Hess has his title match. He has what he wants, but a blindfold match.
I mean, this is going to be a personal match. You know, you see how much Brannigan struggles to get around with his vision compromised. Now I think he wants to let Wade Hess really know what it's like to go under the hood, to be blinded, to not rely on your vision and your sight to win a wrestling match. It's going to be entirely on your other instincts.
One more time for Matt Brannigan.
And this is going to be
Berserkers.
We're not sure what the road to recovery looks like for Brannigan at this point, but we do know that next month he will be defending that championship blind as a bat as he goes against Wade Hess one more time. And Bulldog, I'm sorry, Buzz, it's been a long night. Hey, you know, maybe that blindness is contagious. My bad.
Well, I'll tell you what, whether it's me or
Bulldog. Hey, hang on, wait a minute.
Hold on a second.
What the hell? What? That's Giant Jewel. That's the Gator Man from Modesto, Louisiana. What's he doing taking a shot at Gunnar Thorson like this?
I have no idea.
Well, that's Gunnar Thorson, as if he didn't have enough problems. We saw Giant Jewel. He was causing trouble earlier tonight before we went live on the VIP pre-show, and now you see he's causing more chaos here.
Put you over for getting me these nice alligator shoes, and you gonna beat up on my boy? Boo that man, boo! Give it up one more time for Gunnar Thorson.
Well, Gunnar Thorsten's going to lick his wounds. We got to figure out.
You know what? Despite his nefarious actions, give it up for these alligator shoes that I got from a paternity before he comes to a jackass. Yeah. Again, fever dream, I don't know. We just gonna keep on going until we wake up eventually. This is what happens when you take NyQuil from Dollar Tree. Just all kind of weird stuff for no reason. You be dead and alive at the same time. Just like that. All right, Powder Cake, it is time for our first championship match. And it is for the POW Tag Team Championship. This match scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit, Brad. 20 minutes. And it's sponsored by Replay Toys. Introducing first, the challengers.
I'm still trying to catch my breath.
Yeah, we're still trying to collect ourselves here on the announce table. It's a bit worse for wear, but we're still live. I think we're still audible here at POW Pro Wrestling's Heat of the Moment.
Making your way to the ring in Sacramento, California. At a combined weight of 379 pounds. Bryce Pouza, Pedro Leon, ADK, the All-Day Crew.
Well, folks, the All-Day Crew making their return to POW Pro Wrestling. Last time we saw these guys, it was last October at Bumps in the Night. And Buzz, they took on the Alpha Sigma Squad in a losing effort. So you know that Bryce Pouza and Cairo Leon have been having a lot of time to think about this.
Okay, we're back. I'm back. They've had a lot of time to think about it, but Alpha Sigma Squad weren't the tag team champions back then. It's a different story now.
And now, introducing their challengers.
Absolutely. You know, the Alpha Sigma Squad have grown and evolved as a team here at POW. They are the current tag team champions, but you know the All-Day Crew have also built their resume. Ah, this guy again.
This is part 2 of the Alpha Sigma Society. Standing at 7 feet and 8 inches tall, he is the literal tripod, Brannigan. And the Seaman himself, he is Caleb Kennedy.
Well, these three
We
goons.
are the Alpha Sigma Squad.
These three individuals have certainly made their presence known earlier tonight. You know, Royce and Kennedy got heavily involved in an earlier matchup tonight involving Marco Antonio and Eric Wright against the Hammer Brothers. And now they hope to continue their streak with another championship defense.
Yeah, well, they took care of business earlier tonight. They're going to take care of business tonight. You know, I've done a little bit of research on these challengers. They're no Johnny-come-latelys. They've had a lot of success up and down the West Coast, especially in California. But you're back in the Pacific Northwest. You're in the ring with the Alpha Sigma Squad, and you're in the ring with the POW Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions. It took Alpha Sigma Squad a long time to get here. They're not going to climb down off the perch voluntarily without a fight.
That's what it's all about, those beautiful belts, the tag team titles. The Alpha Sigma Squad won those belts back in April of this year, beating the Hammer Brothers in an upset.
They took advantage of an opportunity, that's for sure, that they might not have otherwise gotten. And they took advantage of it, and they're still the champions tonight. They'll be the champions after this event is over.
Looks like Cairo Leon is going to start things out for the all-day crew here, as the champions seem to be getting their strategy sorted.
Well, they're just getting ready. They're just making some final preparations. They're going over some strategy. Of course, they're in and amongst the idiots out there, making it too loud for them to hear each other, so they've got to huddle up real close. And what are these guys doing? They're over there talking to the ref. What are they talking to the referee about? What could they possibly be talking to Brad Lee about?
Well, they seem to have formulated a strategy. And the match officially underway. It's Brendan Royce starting out for the squad.
Looks like Brendan's got a little bit of a height advantage on Leon there. Going for contested strength. Nice go behind. Nice wrestling. Technical wrestling. Wizardry there by one half of the tag team champion.
And you can see now the champions getting an early advantage here. Like we said, the all-day crew have to shake off the loss they incurred here last year, and they want to make a huge impression.
Leon's quick. I'll give him that. Let's see what kind of teamwork they have.
Here we go now. I mean, these guys have been, like you said, they've been dominating California. Former SPW tag team champions out of Sacramento, and you know, they raise them tough in Sacramento. That's a big, ugly territory.
That is for sure. In the meantime, once again, Bradley allows a lot of illegal double teaming.
Oh, goodness. Using Leon as a projectile. Easy for me to say. It's been a long day.
It's been a long, hot day. Get it together, Zane. I can't carry you all night.
That's right. Well, we are in the heat of the moment here in downtown Eugene. We want to thank you all for joining us or allowing us to join you in your homes tonight. Brian Zane on the call, joined by Buzz the Beast Anderson. Buzz, how are you liking it your first night witnessing POW Pro Wrestling action live?
That's phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal.
Whoa!
Outstanding.
Kennedy going over the top rope. Through the middle. It's been a long night. It's been a raucous night of action. We still have one more match left to go on the agenda. Oh my goodness, into the first row. Folks, coming up next, we've got Randy Myers defending the POW Championship for the first time against brother Levi Shapiro. Look out below!
Bradley in the ring with his normal confused look on his face.
Some frequent flyer miles for Cairo Leon, diving into the unsuspecting arms of the tag team champions.
Going up to the top now, look out. Come on, C-Man.
Like I said, we've got that POW Championship match to look forward to. We could see new tag champions here tonight. Look out. Kennedy, quick thinking, follows up with a pump kick.
There it is. Now you're gonna see the C-Man go to work.
Big old body slam as Marco Antonio now, I think, is all loaded up on his hats.
It's time to get down to work, boys. It's time to show these guys a thing or two about the Alpha Sigma squad.
Here we go now. Leon in a bad way here. Oh boy.
What
Not
teamwork.
looking good.
What teamwork.
The agility on display of Roy's. Cover here, kick out at 2. Brad Lee, the fifth man in the ring, I should say.
Oh, Brendan Royce with a little shot to...
Hang on. Bryce Kauza.
Outside of the ring.
Kauza is distracting the referee, which allows the champions to put an even more punishment to his partner.
Kauza needs to settle down there. He's not helping his partner out any by doing that kind of thing, but right now, you're seeing the quick tags, the teamwork, the cohesion. The tag team Alpha Sigma squad.
Big standing frog splash. Follows up with a senton.
High impact offense, quick, effective. C-Man on top now. Grabbing Leon, he's got him right where he wants him, trying to cut the flow of blood off to the brain through the carotid artery.
It's ADK versus ASS, and right now, Bryce Kuza trying to wheel the powder keg on to help give Cairo a little bit extra juice. But right now, he is just getting stomped out in the champion's corner. Look at this. That is quick tags. That's the kind of action that keeps them the champs, Buzz. I almost did it again.
That's right. I know a thing or two about being a tag team champion. It requires quick tags, teamwork, knowing where you're in the ring, knowing where you're at in the ring at all times.
I'll tell you what, if you did that move as a tag team champion, it'd be lights out for your opponent.
I wish I'd have done that more. That's a good idea. In hindsight, I probably would have won more matches. Of course, you know what happens when that part of my...
Yeah,
okay,
I know.
Anyway, never mind.
It's a legend here in the Northwest.
That's right.
Here we go. Cairo Leon trying to get ahead of steam here, but he gets the drop kick is swatted away, and Royce continues to pick up the pieces. Cover here. Bryce Kuz has had enough,
Right,
breaks up the cover.
Out of the ring. Get him out of the ring. Come on, Brad. Do something in there. Now he's going to work on a body part. This is what I like to see. Shades of the Andersons from back in the day.
I'll tell you what, Cairo has been spending the better part of the last 4 or 5 minutes in that ring all by himself. This is the biggest opening he's had the entire time, and he is practically an island unto himself. In comes Kennedy to try and break it up, but Kuza sees it coming. Back body drop.
Now's his chance if he's going to get it. Oh! There's Brendan Royce. What an intelligent human being that Brendan Royce is.
That was some good tag team strategy, pulling Kuza off the apron just before that vital tag could be made.
That's about knowing where not only you're at, not only where your opponent's at, but where the tag team partner is as well.
Well, look at this, step over, follows up with that back heel kick, does Royce, and Cairo Leon again is in a bad way here. Cover made, 2 count of 2 and a kick out.
I'll tell you what, if I were the champions right now, I'd hook up the Alpha Tower and I'd be done with it right now. Don't waste any time with these guys. Get it done, go home with the paycheck and the championship belt.
They beat the Hammer Brothers to become the tag team champions. They split up the team of Dove and Dangerous, and they stole their tag team finisher to boot. Needless to say, the Alpha Sigma squad is on top of their game right now.
Well, that's why they are the tag team champions, Brian Zane. And I'll tell you what, I'm really impressed.
Look at that aggression.
Look at that. Getting him down on the mat with the ground and pound, wearing him down. Again, cutting the flow of oxygen out to the brain. This is one of my favorite holds of all time right here. Put all your weight down on top of him. He's making a mistake though. He's going to get back to a vertical base.
Leon, but he's got on noodle legs right now. He's barely able to fight back, and now a 2-on-1 situation looking pretty dire, but look at the quick thinking. Beautiful. That's using your environment to your advantage. Leon has just taken out 2 for 1.
Well, Leon took advantage of a rare mistake by the champions. He's got to get to his corner and make the tag if he wants a chance, if he's going to have a chance to win.
In comes Kuza. And right now the fresh man is all the way live for the all-day crew.
Been on that apron for a long time, Zane.
He's got a lot of time to think and strategize, and he is a house of fire here. He knows what the stakes are for the POW Tag Team titles.
I'm not sure who the legal man is, Brian.
I'm not sure he cares.
I'm not sure Brad Lee cares. I don't even know why I brought it up.
Huge German suplex. And right now, this is the best they've looked all match. The cover, Kennedy breaks it up.
C-Man makes the save just in time. Get on him, C-Man, come on.
Look at this. Kuza won't be denied. He's trying to swing at everything that moves here.
A goozle.
A double goozle and a double choke slam sends Bryce hurtling down to the mat. The champions could have it here. Wait a minute.
Look out. Leon comes into the ring to make the save.
That collision breaks the cover up. And it's anyone's ball game here, Buzz.
The Alpha Sigma squad's got to do something here. Remember, they're the champions. They do not have to beat the all-day crew.
That's right, but the all-day crew, they've got to win here. This could be their shot. Matthews,
Look out,
Bridge.
get in there, somebody. Caleb, see, man, get in there. There you go, Marco. There you go.
That's the move that's won him championships. But the ass hat, I mean, the guy with the hat's on his head, Marco Antonio, providing a final distraction. Oh, double spear. And that could be lights out. The all-day
Leon.
It could be good night for the all-day crew, but Leon with a very, very powerful drop kick. What do we got going on here? A little do-si-do action. Roy sees it coming.
Look out, he's up, he's up.
Look at this. I don't know where Cairo's getting this energy from. But he seems to have his target in his sights.
Come on, C-Man, get
Brannigan,
him.
Brannigan complaining to the referee about his eye or something. And Marco Antonio, again, couldn't come at a better time for the Alpha Sigma squad.
Brendan Roy's had
no, look out.
Had a contact out. There's an
Alpha Tower on the apron, my God.
He got it.
I mean, that's going to put him out for, you can count to 100. The Alpha Sigma squad retain the tag team titles.
Walking out of World Ties with the belt, the Alpha Sigma squad gets the job done again. They bring him in from California, they bring him in from Canada, Washington, it doesn't matter. The Alpha Sigma squad just keeps winning.
And there you see Eric Wright, who, I don't know if he thinks he's an honorary member of the squad or what, but he's certainly their top cheerleader tonight in place of Jonas Albert Robinson. And you know what? Give it up for the squad. They're 2-0 tonight. But boy, they certainly helped themselves out.
As far as I'm concerned, everybody should be cheering for the Alpha Sigma squad.
Well, it's a good day at the office if you're a member of the Alpha Sigma squad. They made a statement against the Hammer Brothers and they defended against the all-day crew. All right, whatever you say. Well, folks, coming up next, we've got the POW Championship on the line as Ravenous Randy Myers. He had his pick of the litter and he chose his first challenger, and it's, well, you could call him an old flame, Buzz. The man that he threw a fireball at 3 months ago. I'm talking about Levi Shapiro.
Well, I'll tell you what, Levi Shapiro, that was disgusting what Myers did.
All right, Powder Cake. Once again, your champions, your tag champions, the Alpha Sigma squad.
We will circle back to this momentarily.
My friend Daniel and I, we're going to pull the 50-50 raffle. So come on over here, Daniel. So Tay is going to shake it up. You go ahead and grab one of those raffle tickets, hand it to Tay, she'll read it, and the winner of tonight's 50-50 raffle will win $80 for the grand champ.
$80 reduce. Only live here at POW.
And tonight's winner, number 206136. Raffle ticket number 2. Do we got a winner? Yeah, okay, awesome. 206136. Bring it on over here. No, you're good, brother. Thank you, my friend. Go ahead, we're gonna hand these over to Tay. Daniel, thank you so much. You did a great job. I really appreciate it. Tay will double check and verify that. Once we're good, you're good. Congratulations, my friend. All right, Powder Cake, we're gonna make our way back over to the ring. And by me, when I say we, I mean me. and these gators that I'm working on trying to keep down.
All right. Well, the time for talk's almost
Once
over,
again,
Buzz.
shout out to the gator shoe man, Giant Jewel. He's a bully, but he does get good shoes. Where's Dolly? Call her out.
All right, well, we got a show to do. Come on. Well, folks, next time you can catch us here at POW Pro Wrestling.
I mean, be with the one you love and love the one you with. I'm here, she's not, so I don't know what to tell y'all. Oh, don't show up now. They were calling you 10 minutes ago. Dolly will be back as we close the show right after this match, because, ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is our main event of the evening. And is for the POW Pro Wrestling Championship. Scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit, and is sponsored by our friends at Heartstone Real Estate. Introducing first, the challenger.
Well, folks, this is going to be the first time we've seen Levi Shapiro since
he's been getting skin grafts.
Since his
the flesh on his face has had to be replaced because it was singed and burned and melted off by that decrepit, immoral Randy Myers.
Well, there you see him.
Making his way to the ring at a slim 250 pounds from the city of pride and purpose, Richmond, California. Ladies and gentlemen, the good brother, Levi Shapiro.
He has to wear a mask, Brian. You've known this man for most of your adult life. He has to wear. What do you think about this?
It was back in April after a death match against referee Brad Lee when Randy Myers threw a fireball at Levi Shapiro's face, and you can see this here. I don't know the extent of his facial damage, Buzz, but you can tell he's definitely, I don't think he's the same man that he was 3 months ago after that. I don't know how anyone could be.
You can't. You just can't.
All of you morons, all of you stupid, sweaty, onion-smelling morons better shut your holes for just 3 seconds. See, you couldn't even do that. Your intelligence has been the problem for 1,000,000 miles. And the fact of the matter is that you people have shunned me. Brian Zane has shunned me. And POW Pro Wrestling has shunned me for the very last time. Because right now is a new Levi Shapiro, and it is one that none of you deserve.
Well, that's for sure. Listen what they're saying.
And starting tonight, none of you will be able to shame me, because I will be your new POW Pro Wrestling champion.
Well, that's an interesting take on things. I mean, Levi saying he's been shunned by everybody. I mean, yeah, through your actions maybe.
Introducing the champion.
I've never shunned him.
Well, I don't know who's going to be shunned here tonight, but we know we're going to have a hell of a fight on our hands as we see Shapiro get ready to fight this man.
Making his way to the ring, weighing 192 from Kalamazoo. He is your weirdo hero. He is your hump. He's your imaginary friend, and he is your POW Pro Wrestling champion, Ravenous Randy.
anointing Charly Avell with the get well soon to become the new POW Pro Wrestling Champion.
Oh yeah, let's go back there. Let's talk about how Stephen Bradley is the only reason why Charly Avell isn't still the champion. And then let's talk about how Randy Myers, Levi was minding his own business in the ring after a hard-fought match. Myers sticks his nose in and then has the unmitigated gall to throw a fireball at Levi Shapiro's face. The skin burning, the flesh burning off of his bone, the skin graft, the hours and days he had to spend in the hospital, all because of this degenerate, immoral, subhuman being that you call the POW champion. Well, Levi Shapiro's going to show him exactly what it feels like to be in that kind of pain, Brian Zane.
Well, God, I didn't think it looked that bad. Nonetheless, Randy Myers is getting ready for, it's quite interesting that he chose Shapiro as his first opponent, knowing what he did. Knowing what he did to Shapiro and knowing how he's been stewing in it for the last 3 months. And he certainly is up for a challenge. And he is embracing the powder keg as they have embraced him.
Well, look at this guy. How can you know what goes through the mind of somebody like this? Sigmund Freud couldn't figure this guy out. Dr. Ruth couldn't figure this guy out. Nobody can figure this guy out.
That's part of his charm.
Well, it's going to be charming indeed when Levi Shapiro puts this guy in his place and ends his reign tonight. And here we go. That's what I'm talking about. All of the frustration and anger being taken out right now. All of the hours that he had to sit and look at himself in the mirror. Can you imagine? Have you ever seen a burn victim, Brian Zane? Do you know what they look like? Can you imagine looking at yourself in the mirror with those burns on your face? Disfigured. It's disgusting.
Well, like I said, Levi Shapiro's had a lot of time to think about it, and I think he's going to make Randy Myers stop and think about it as well in this matchup for the POW Championship. Now, Shapiro's got a chair. This is not a no DQ match. Look out!
Well, he's doing
Look
it.
out! Well,
he's doing it on the outside of the ring.
Referee Medina is letting this go. I'm not even sure if the bell officially rang because this is already getting out of hand.
I think Maddie's trying to get him back in the ring so she can ring the bell.
Look at this. Shapiro now using that towel to throttle the life out of the champion. Levi Shapiro believes that winning the POW title will finally solve whatever internal strife he's feeling as a result of his tumultuous last year in POW.
And look at that. Myers tried to do more damage to the already disfigured face of Levi Shapiro.
I mean, last year was a rough one for him. He went on a bit of a losing streak, and hey, I'll admit that I was part of that for him. And then, of course, you have what happened here this last several months ago in April when he got burned by the fireball. He nearly lost a match to Brad Lee. Luckily for his sake, he was able to win it. But boy, he's never been the same. Look out. Oh, no!
Right to the top of the head.
Shapiro just dinked him with a steel chair, and he could have the championship in his sights right now.
He's going for the cover. Maddie said she hasn't started the match.
Well, that answers my question. The match never officially began. Now Myers says he's good to go, but I don't know if that was a smart call, Buzz.
Well, now it's official. Now Levi Shapiro has a chance to win the title. He does have to be careful, though, now that the bell has sounded. This is not a no disqualification match.
Absolutely.
He's got to watch his P's and Q's, and there is a champion's advantage. Randy Myers doesn't have to beat Levi Shapiro. Levi Shapiro has to pin Randy Myers or make him submit. And I'll be honest with you, not an easy task.
Absolutely. You consider what Myers has been through his entire career, over 2 decades, across the world. He's been trained under the best. He has wrestled the best. And that's what's brought him here to POW, and that's what helped him overcome Charly Avell. And Buzz, I think he likes it.
Yeah, I bet he likes a lot of things.
Shapiro, former 4-time Wrestling with Regret YouTube champion, the longest reigning APW Internet champion in history.
And he made both titles the prestigious belts that they are today, especially that YouTube title. That belt was sitting on your desk at home collecting dust before Levi Shapiro got his hands on it and defended it all over the world.
Oh, that he did. Shapiro was an amazing YouTube champion, but you know, the last couple of years, it seems he's really lost his way here in POW. And maybe winning the POW championship could get him back on the right track, but he's got to overcome a big obstacle. Myers, nice Bulldog takedown.
Go for the cover, Levi, pin him.
Shapiro, though, he's been in his own head. You can tell. And look at this, throttling again, Myers.
Well, you're not going to win the match. Oh. Well, of course he likes it. This guy's weird. I will say, if I had to wrestle him, I'm not sure what kind of strategy I'd come up with. Maybe I'd take the match out into traffic, and maybe I'd, well, never mind. But
well,
anyway.
We know there's a precedent for that, Buzz. Levi Shapiro, this is an interesting look for him, sporting this mask after taking the fireball some months ago. Looks like a little bit of Viano inspired, some Destroyer influences. We know Levi's a student of the old school.
Well, you know who Myers reminds me of? He reminds me of my old tag team partner, Sideshow.
Oh.
He was weird. He liked a lot of things that normal people don't like in that ring.
Don't say that name around me, Buzz. I'll say that right now. Cover here by Myers. Could have him. No.
Yeah, that didn't end well, did it?
It did not. Oh, big leg lariat by Shapiro sends Myers crumbling to the mat.
Now
cover here.
Come on, Levi. Get it going, my man. Get it going. You got a chance to be the champion and to end this freak.
I'm not sure Shapiro is used to wrestling in a mask. It is a whole different situation when you're wearing a hood.
I've done it before myself. I did not like it. Your peripheral vision is cut completely off.
Oh, here we go now. Shapiro, though, it seems to be working well for him. He has got a nice bit of momentum going against the weirdo hero and the POW champion, but he may not be for longer if Shapiro has his way.
I think maybe he needs to take it back into the back and hit him with a tire iron.
Oh.
I'm not sure. Wait a minute. Was that a low blow?
Well, that might have been incidental contact.
I don't know about that.
Referee Medina is going to have to issue a judgment call on that one. She's letting it go, and that gives Myers the opening here.
Look out, Levi.
Oh, look at this. Levi here. Oh, no. That inverted atomic drop certainly slowed him down. And again.
Tender area, that's for sure. Come on, Levi, come on.
This is the opening that Myers needs here. Tripped up is Shapiro. And that mask might be giving him a hard time breathing as well. You see him checking his nose. And I know that he has had he's had a respiratory issue in the past, but he's able to overcome it here. If he can do that and win the POW championship, it could be a hell of a story. What is he doing? Oh! Little creepy leg drop by the champ.
Levi's got to get out of the ring and take a brief timeout.
Levi, both men, I should say, entering deep water here. But this is environment both men are used to.
Come on,
back
Levi,
elbow, could have it here,
oh,
but
he's at the ropes.
Levi,
Not the ropes.
great ring awareness. Knew where he was, knew how close he was to those ropes, and that was a lifeline.
Levi's got to get to where he can take a breather, get his second win.
This is Myers' first defense of the championship. And look at this, could be his last after Shapiro intercepts him with a power slam. Could have him here. Boy, that was almost it. And you know what, Bulldog? We've seen plenty of upsets. Oh, another cover here. Cover 2. Count of 3. I'm not sure if it would be considered an upset if Shapiro beat Myers for the title tonight, but it would certainly be shocking.
That's how you handle that right there.
Bit of a straight jacket pin, and the double deuce is back up. Randy Myers will not be denied.
Let's go, Levi, come on.
Well, these fans are certainly getting creative in their chants as Shapiro getting creative in his offense, continuing to apply the pressure and try and squeeze the life out of Myers.
He's asking the referee to count slower and choke harder. Come on.
Well, you got to give him what he wants, I guess.
This is insane.
I mean, Myers is certainly certifiable, and he's got a double goozle here. Who's going to win this struggle?
I have no idea. Maybe it's time for Levi to go low.
We know that Shapiro loves to utilize the claw as a setup for a choke slam. If he works his way up to that, it could be over for Myers. Fighting into the corner now. Medina is going to issue the count. There's the claw.
There it is, the claw. He's got the claw.
The Von Erich Iron Claw. He has won championships with this move as he squeezes the temples and the nerves of Myers' skull. This could be the end of the Weirdo era. Trying to fight back into the Sambo suplex. I have felt that, and it rocks your spine.
He suplexed him by the face.
Cover here, could have a new champion. And what is Shapiro doing?
Levi. No, man. No, you're making a big mistake, brother. You're making a big mistake.
Shapiro wasn't happy with that. He wants to inflict more punishment on Myers.
He wants to disfigure Myers like Myers disfigured him.
I question that strategy. I think Shapiro is a very bright wrestler, but that was a poor decision in my estimation. And now Shapiro wants to put the exclamation point. He wants to do that diving fist drop off the second rope.
Like this.
Could be lights out. Oh no!
Is that his claw hand?
That might have been his claw hand, the strong hand.
I think that was his claw hand. This is not good.
Myers looking for an opening. He may get it here.
Those are close fists, Red. Close fists.
I'm not sure the referee's gonna get involved in something like that because so much is on the line here in this main event for the POW Championship. Look out! Medina better get out of the way there. And now what is Shapiro doing? He is looking to catch his breath.
Maybe he's looking for that tire iron.
Well, he seemed to have lost visual. I don't know where he is.
He went under the ring somewhere.
Wait a minute. What is he doing? He's from under the ring. He's pulled out a door?
He's got a door.
Levi, Booby, what are you doing? This is not a no DQ match.
This is going to cost him.
And now what is Myers doing? He's trying to grab it for himself. A tug of war has ensued over the door under the ring. Oh, Levi let that one go, and I think that was strategic.
Well, that was a smart move. If he wants to win that championship, he's got to get that door out of the ring and pin him.
Well, Levi seems to have other plans, seems to have evil intentions with that door.
Well,
but if he gets disqualified, he doesn't win the championship.
I don't think it's about that, Zane. I think he wants to do and inflict as much damage to Myers as humanly possible, and that's it right there, absolutely. That's got to be a disqualification
now,
right there.
Medina She's already taken one shove, one egregious action earlier tonight, and that resulted in disqualification. She's letting this one go, but I have a feeling, wait a minute, the spinning fist has been dumped. Randy got him!
No!
Randy got him!
No!
Oh, wait a minute! No! Oh my God!
Obviously, Levi's mask moved where he couldn't see what was going on, and he didn't see Manny Medina in the middle there.
What has Levi Shapiro done? He speared both Randy Myers and the referee, Manny Medina, through the door.
He's got the belt.
Myers won the match and retained the championship, but Levi Shapiro not only laid out the champion, he has walked away with the belt. I don't know if he stole it or what, but he certainly made a statement. Well, folks, what a twisted way to end the evening. Your winner is Randy Myers, but it is not over between he and Levi Shapiro. Folks, we got to restore some order and wrap this up. For Buzz Anderson, Dolly Durkin, and King Naja, I'm Brian Zane. This has been POW's Heat of the Moment. We'll see you next time live here, September 26th, for Altered Egos. Don't you dare miss it. And folks, this has been Heat of the Moment. Thank you for watching. This is POW Pro Wrestling.
For your POW heavyweight champion, Ravenous, Randy Myers. Levi, sweetheart, sugar pie, darling, you stupid little twit. I consented to this match. I consented to having your sweaty, stinky body all over me. But Maddie, our referee, did not. And sweetheart, when you assault someone who hasn't consented, well, sweetheart, you've got a punk hunk on your ass. A punk hunk, a weirdo hero, and your POW Pro Wrestling Champion. Thank you so much, and I vow revenge. Give it up one more time.